You know, I think it's about time we got this shit going. What do you think? What do you reckon? Except I haven't got a hat. I'm missing something else. These are very important things. I know I've kept you waiting long enough, but I can't not do a Six Nations rugby themed stream without wearing the shirt I wear when watching every Six Nations game live. And I'm completely not biased, of course. The collar. Good. There we go. Yep. We're good. And then hat. Unrelated, but sort of in the colours. There we go. Hiding the 2012 to 2014 hairstyle that was incredibly naff. No one saw that. Okay, let's get on with it, shall we? Welcome, folks. Welcome, people of the internet. Welcome back once again to my Twitch. And we're streaming again. Third day in a row. It's not often I do this. And I think it's a sign how much I've been enjoying streaming the last few days that I'm not feeling burned out by it. Because I recently switched up my schedule to streaming the afternoons rather than the evenings. And like just streaming 1 or 2 nights back to back of an evening would burn me the fuck out. It would be brutal. So, not so today. I'm feeling good. Sun's out. It's lovely. We can't go outside. Well, we shouldn't go outside. That doesn't mean millions of people aren't still going outside because they're absolute, just spectacular weapons of the highest order. Imagine riding a BMX around Talladega. Is that the thing you... When you say imagine riding, is that you? You have been mentioning in our Discord about how you're looking for a bike. Which has reminded me that I really want to look for a bike as well again. I used to have a mountain bike. And I used to just go for like a ride for like an hour and a half. And it was great. I don't think it's any coincidence that it was the fittest and like happiest I've been with my weight and stuff in like ever. But you didn't hear me. You didn't come here to watch me talk about when I used to ride a bike. You came here to watch me put a jumper on and drink tea. No, actually, you didn't come there for that either, did you? You came here for the Sim Six Nations, otherwise known as the Six Nations Lockdown Edition. Here we are. This, if you haven't encountered this already on stream, is Rugby Challenge 3. I played this a little bit back on Mixer, back in the dark Mixer days. Any of the OGs remember that? And this is probably the best rugby game around on the market at the moment, certainly for the current gen. It's not perfect at all. It is a game that is reliant on finding the right settings. And luckily, about an hour before I started streaming, I found a YouTube video. If you just search Rugby Challenge 3 gameplay sliders, it should be the first result. It's a New Zealand guy. And he runs a lot of AI versus AI sim games. Kind of like what I'm going to be doing today. And he put in a set of gameplay sliders, which... Really, I did a couple of test games before coming on air, and it's the best I've seen the AI play. It's not hugely realistic. It's a bit glitchy and stuff, but with these sliders, we should have some good games on our hands today, because I am going to run these as AI versus AI. That's another reason I like this game. Not many sports games nowadays let you just play AI versus AI, just let you simulate games. And I think that's underappreciated. I really like that, especially in racing games where you can do that. Like NR 2003, that's one thing that kind of has made that game so popular over a long period of time. You can just sit back and watch the AI have a race, mess around with their settings and everything, and create these really realistic-looking races that you can do at home, which is really cool. Jonah Longmu Rugby Challenge, yes, this is in the same canon, same developers and everything. Rugby Challenge 4 it was supposed to be out for the last World Cup, which was like late last year, and unfortunately didn't make it out in time, so it's going to be coming out at some point. Well, it's supposed to be coming out this year, but who knows what is happening with anything anymore. But wrestling used to have AI versus AI. Yes, it did. I remember on SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, I used to run AI versus AI wrestling matches all the time. And Fire Pro Wrestling World, most famously, you can sim wrestling matches on that, which is great. You can basically sim your entire own promotion. I think the latest WWE 2K games let you do that as well. I'd have to ask Angsty T-Witch. She runs her own e-wrestling, like wrestling fed on WWE 2K. So with all that in mind, I decided with the real Six Nations, if you don't know, by the way, the Six Nations is a tournament that happens every single year. Basically, where football has the Euros that happen every 4 years, and that's a big tournament with like 20-odd teams in it. The Six Nations started out as just the Home Nations Championship. So it's between England, Ireland, Wales and Scotland, way back in the 1800s. Then they invited France along. So it was the Five Nations for a long time. And then Italy joined in 2000, and it's now the Six Nations. It's a yearly tournament where everyone plays each other once. So it alternates home and away. It's not round robin. So one year, for example, England this year played Wales at home. Last season they would have played them away. So on and so forth. And it's probably the biggest competition in rugby outside of the World Cup. It's been a tradition for me for as long as I can remember, loving rugby, watching, sitting down and watch this Six Nations with my dad, which is why me and so many other people are so heated that there are currently rumblings that it's avoided going onto Sky and like pay TV so far, but there are rumblings that it will finally happen in 2022, in which case, yeah, bye. And that will really suck, because it's been a sort of institution of British sport and European sport for the longest time. It's been great. And this year's competition was underway. It was going pretty well. Looked like France were going to win a Grand Slam for the first time since 2010. Grand Slam, by the way, is when you win every single game in the Six Nations. You automatically get a Grand Slam, which is like a sort of ultra trophy. You can still win the championship, not winning all your games, which is the situation we find ourselves in now, because France actually lost the most recent game that was played before the tournament was postponed. They lost to Scotland in a massive upset. Having already beaten England, the World Cup finalists from last year. They beat Wales in Cardiff. That was a huge result. Did they beat Ireland? No, they haven't played Ireland yet. All these the postponed games were supposed to be run last weekend. What was supposed to be Super Saturday, which is the finale of the tournament, because obviously there's 3 games per weekend with 6 teams. The final weekend, they all happen on the same day. Not at the same time. They kind of run, one will be at 2 o'clock, and then the next will start after that, and then the final one will start after that. But as is the case with all sport in the world right now, rightfully so, it's all in limbo. So I decided to do my own version. The Virtual Sim Six Nations. The 2020 Six Nations Quarantine Edition. Now, usefully, another cool thing about this game is that you can make custom tournaments, and not only make custom players and teams, but also download other people's custom players and teams, which is very nice. So I have downloaded a set of as up-to-date teams as I could possibly get. Most of these date from last year's Six Nations or the World Cup, which is alright, but there's the odd player here and there that is, a little bit or missing or something like that. So there's England, reigning, obviously, God save our gracious Queen and everything, swing low, sweet chariot, blah, blah, blah. I will say, the most up-to-date England team I could find, they are pretty OP. So I have actually tried to, before anyone accuses me of bias, I'll just knock their ratings down a little bit more here. Just a tiny bit, just because they are pretty OP otherwise. They already are pretty OP, I will say that. Not to say that they aren't one of the better teams in the tournament. They are. I mean, they're leading the table as it stands, and they're set to lead the table forever as and when the final games finally get played. But we're leading on points difference, because we did lose to France in the opening game. Sad face. Now, what was I going to change here? Oh, yeah, I was just going to knock this up a little bit. This little setting just encourages the AI teams to kick for goal a bit more, which happens quite a bit in rugby. If you're new to the sport of rugby, I assume people in chat are mostly familiar with how rugby works. But if you're not, don't hesitate to ask. I'll run you through, clarify any sort of rules. So, we've got an England team there. There are domestic teams in this game, yes. Hang on, let me show you the rosters. There's the international teams. Generic logos mean the team is not licensed in the game. So that's the license Australia. That's the license England. Those, France are unlicensed, Georgia are unlicensed, Ireland. Because all the other licenses are held by the Rugby... the latest one's Rugby 20. But they've been rubbish. Like, Rugby 15 is a contender for the worst rugby game of all time. So it's a bit annoying that they hold a lot of the licenses. But anyway, here's the Super Rugby teams from down in New Zealand, Australia, and South Africa. And then, yes, here we go. Here's the English Premiership. There's Bath, Exeter, Gloucester, Harlequins, Leicester, London Irish, London Welsh, Newcastle Falcons, Northampton, Saracens, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. But given that some of the Six Nations teams, the Six Nations is not licensed in this game. It's called the Euro Nations. So some of the teams are unlicensed. That's another reason I've had to download custom teams. So there we go. There's the ratings for each team. It's pretty close. Like I say, England, their individual, whoever made that England team must be a massive England fan, Not that I blame them, because we are genuine. I mean, we were pretty much the second best team in the world. Last year's World Cup proved that. So, random question. Could the Six Nations get any bigger, i.e. have more nations in it? That's a thorny subject. In theory, yes, because it has already expanded from what was originally a 4-team tournament to 5, and then Italy came in to add to 6. But people are... Do you start expanding it to the 7 nations? What do you do? There's been a long debate for a long time because Georgia are a really good European team, but obviously they're not in the Six Nations, so they don't get to be a part of it. And Italy, in the last few years, have not won a Six Nations game in the last 5 years. They have just been rubbish. As I think their rating, here we go, 89, 86, 84, 75, 80, 84. Sport the odd one out there. Actually, I'm going to bump Scotland's rating up just a little bit. Yeah, the defense is just not that bad. No, actually, the defense has been really good this tournament, so that can go up a little bit. Mauling, we'll add a bit more to that. Yep. Yeah, there we go. We'll do that. The overall rating for the teams is based on that attribute thing, plus the quality of the players. There we go. Scotland are up to 82. That's a bit more even. Let's see if we can improve Italy a little bit, because they need... Attack 73. Oh, God. Are they really that bad at defensively? I mean, they kind of are. They're just not very good at all. Right, we'll bump the lineups up a little bit. 8 angry Scotsmen. So they're up to 77. Okay, well... That's pretty accurate, in fairness. Wales are actually the reigning champions. They won the Grand Slam last year. So they're on 84.7, 82, 77, 84, 86, 89. Like I say, the problem with this England team, they're the most up-to-date. But look at the ratings for the players. 90, 91, 90, 90, 89, 89, 92, 92, 90, 90, 92, 93. This is like a flipping all-star team over here. I'm not necessarily disagreeing. The real England team is really good, but, like, flipping Lewis Ludlam at 88, like, he's a bench player in real life. He's not 80. Rory McConaughey, he made, like, 2 appearances at the World Cup, and he's rated 90. Fokanasiga is 93. These guys are pretty OP. So, we'll see how we go. I've kind of turned down the team stats to hopefully equalise it a bit. We'll see. I'm just aware, like, look. You know, I'm very aware. Oh, look, I'm simulating my own Six Nations. And England have won it easy. Wow. But, right, so there's the teams for you. Let's go over and set up the competition, shall we? Let's do this. I'm aware we're already half an hour into when I said I'd start streaming. Oh, by the way, Nick said, you said you read Hong Kong just now. Yes, Hong Kong are pretty big on the Rugby Sevens circuit. Now, obviously, the regular version of rugby is 15 players per team. There's also Rugby Sevens, which is like rugby's version of 5-a-side football, basically. And it's very popular. There's the World Sevens tournament. And there are some teams and nations that compete in the Sevens tournament and do really well, who necessarily aren't quite as into or successful at 15s. Hong Kong is one. I think Zimbabwe might be another. The Pacific Island nations, who are pretty good at 15-a-side rugby, they are really good at Sevens. It's a lot shorter games. Obviously, there's more space on the pitch, so you get more tries. It's a fun little game. I like it. And I like the fact, have a look at that. It's simulated in this game. You can play Sevens in this game, which is really cool. Fiji, yep, there's another example. Right, competitions. Let's do a new competition. So there's the World Rugby Championship. It's not the official licensed one, though. The NRC, that's licensed. Now, where's the in-game version? There we go. Euro Nations. There you go. That's the kind of copyright avoidance version of the Six Nations. But we've just made our own one. Six Nations 2020. There it is. Difficulty, pro, because we're not playing any of the games. Match length, 10 minutes. It's rugby, so there's quite a bit of stoppages. The best way I can describe rugby is kind of live-action American football. Because I always say that NFL is turn-based rugby. And then the difference between American football and rugby is when someone gets tackled with the ball, the play just keeps going. It doesn't reset, and then the attacking team gets another turn. If you, that's kind of my way of viewing it anyway. So, start the shit up. Let's go. Right, I will control all of the teams just so I can tweak the squads and things like that. So they're as close to the real ones as possible. So England, France, and Italy, Scotland, Wales. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's all of them. Six Nations 2020 round 1. Six Nations 2020 2015. Something's not right here. So, right, what's the first game? Ooh! The first game will be France versus Scotland. This is very interesting. Now, this will be France at home. Oh, I suddenly realised. Hang on. I have just had a thought. Don't save. Now, here's a question. No, I'll do it as an actual competition because I want to simulate like injuries throughout the tournament and stuff. Competitions. Let's just edit. I just want to make sure I've got certain settings. Right, format. Play each other once. Yep. Round robin league. Yep. And then points. Points for a win 4. Points for a draw 2. Bonus point for scoring 4 or more tries. And you get a bonus point if you lose by 7 points or less. So that encourages teams to keep a game close even if it looks like they're out of it. And those bonus points can come in very handy. So you get 1 point. You get 1 bonus point each for those. So that's all good. Japan has an NFL series? The X League? Oh my! I need to take a look at this. This sounds awesome. Right. Okay, let's just start a new one. No, Pro 10 minute. Yep, that's good. There we go. And we're starting once again with France playing Wales this time. Very interesting. Okay. Now, this was a very exciting game in real life. France won 27-23, I think. It was a chaotic game. There was all sorts of stuff going on. I mean, it was carnage. And famously, Welsh fly half Dan Biggo just spent the entire game yelling at the ref and just having a tantrum. The Japanese national football squad have a Eurobeat song, because of course they do. That's fantastic. So, my squid. Let's have a look at our squid here. This is, as far as I know, about as close to the real lineup. I think Vakatawa wasn't... I don't know if Vakatawa was playing IRL. Jalibert, Panot, Haouas. I love the fact that whoever created this team must have really hated Mohamed Haouas. Because look, 76, 78, 87, 83, 82, all these really good players. And probably didn't like him either. Aldegheri, 65, that's pretty crap. But then down here, randomly, 49. Like, my guy, he's not that bad. Do you think he would have got called up to the national team if it was that bad? Like, my dude. So let's have a look at the bench quickly. Let's just make sure they've got players on the bench that can cover all the positions. Fly half, scrum half, flanker, lock, prop, hooker, prop. There we go. Yeah, Boutier, Thomas, Vakatawa, Fiku, Ratez. Oh no, Vanson. Vanson played IRL, didn't he? Did I put Vanson in this team? I don't think I did. Okay, hang on a sec. I will just have to add a player. A dot player. We'll take you out. No, don't take him out. We'll take up the crap Haouas, because I feel kind of sorry for him, to be honest. Whoops. Oh, because we're in the tournament now, we can't... okay. Right, that's fine. We'll roll with that. Let's... Random fly half in the centres. So, who else is a centre in this team? There aren't any. Him. Harry 2. Him. We'll roll with that. Yeah. There we go. That's close enough. In lieu of no Vanson in this team. Right. Olivon as captain. Aldrit at number 8. Antamac 10. That's all good. Yeah. Right. That's fine. And then opponent squid, which we can also control because all the teams are used controlled. Nicky Smith. Ken Owens, the Sheriff. Francis. Jake Ball. Alan Jones. Wainwright. Tipperick, Moriarty, that's good. Gareth Davis, Dan Biggs. Is this the new rugby or old one? Ronnie Stars. This is Rugby Challenge 3, which has been out for a few years now. This is not Rugby 20, because I still prefer this version. I think it's still a better game, to be honest. Prop to lock 5, Navidi, Thomas Williams, Reece Patchell, Liam Williams. Still a dangerous bench. That's a good bench for Wales there. That'll be interesting to watch as they go through. Alright, 10, no Nicky Christ. Oh, I didn't clock this. I didn't clock there was like a confidence rating in the team as well. That's interesting. Statistics, where everyone's at 0 at the moment. Competition info. There's the table. Ah, the schedule. Okay. Interesting. We're playing Ireland away to start with. And then Italy are playing Scotland. And in Italy, that is the fixture that happened for real this year. We're playing France at home in the second round. Wales playing Italy at home. That also happened IRL this year. Scotland played Ireland... Was that at home? I can't remember. France v Italy, that happened for reals. England v Scotland at home. Ireland v Wales, that happened for real as well. It's been pretty good. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Let's get on with it. There's an Irish football, a Gaelic football game for the PS2. Really? I can believe that, actually. There's all sorts of niche sport games for the PS2. That's great. If the Six Nations was stopped because of coronavirus, who was going to win it? Well, England were top of the table on points difference when it was postponed. That was with Ireland having 2 games in hand, though. So, let's play this one. This is the 2020 Six Nations coronavirus, not coronavirus, quarantine edition. And it's at night. Okay, so this is going to be a big one. We can't change any of the venue details. That's fine. A controller has not been assigned. That's also fine. Let's get on with it, shall we? This is the random, like, warm-up screen. It's like on FIFA where you'd have the random, like, skills challenges before games.
On the 19th of February...
Oh, that's a good start. Well... Oh, dear. Well... Good start, lads. That's the 2026 Nations. See you later. Every gamer, every day. Oh, dear. Okay. Right, should we try that again? I have been playing one-off fixtures just fine, so if for some reason this doesn't work... Oh, more arcade outro plays. Yeah, for some reason competition mode bugs out, then I might just run it manually, just do single one-off fixtures, and I'll keep a note of the points. Right, so round 1, question mark versus question mark. Doesn't know. Okay, right, there we go. The teams are back. Not going to touch anything. See what we can do. Here we go. Right. Yep. They do make a lot of sports games. I think they made rugby league games at one time as well. Okay, here we go. Drum roll. Drum roll. Drum roll.
Since the inaugural World Championship in 1987,
okay, we've made it further into the game already.
Knockout stage of every tournament.
Yeah, that's rugby league.
Twice.
Okay, we've made it past the first cutscene. So here we go. France versus Wales might actually start this time.
This one is
and there's the France team. Magnificent hair. I mean, whoever's made this team has done a great job because some of the French players, have some amazing hair. Like Roman Untimac, he can play an entire 80 minutes of rugby and his hair just won't be out of place. It'll still be magnificent. Yeah, you've seen that team now. And here's the Wales team. There they are. It's men called Jones and Davis and Jones and Davis and Jones and Owens. So there you go. And there's Big D Biggs already yelling at the... Look, he's already nattering at the ref. He's already shouting.
Just waiting for the referee.
Ref, he looked at me funny. Just shut up and kick the ball. And away we go. The 2026 Nations Quarantine Edition is under... And he's kicked it straight out. That's a great start, lads. So we've already had the first game aborted once, and then the first bit of play in the tournament is just hoofing it straight into touch from the first kickoff. I promise you the quality of the rugby should improve. I mean, I hope it does, really.
Both teams putting pressure on.
Well, France with the scrum. That is what happens if you boot the ball straight into touch from a kickoff. The opponents get the scrum in centre field.
Ref says ball is out.
Oh, Dupont throwing it wide to Thomas. Teddy Thomas on the outside and put straight to touch. That was quite simple. Just goes on the outside and then... Oh. Teddy, there's like... Sacre bleu. That wasn't very good. He's like Elio Castroneves. He's just drunk AF, given there's nightclubs everywhere in Cardiff. He probably is.
Keeps it moving.
Oh, this is a nice play out wide, though. It's Addley Parks onto Nick Tompkins. Gets tackled.
Tompkins.
Wales recycle the ball. This is good stuff. Now their first attack has already lasted longer than France's first attack, and that's a good pass.
He gets it off to the support.
Nice passing in the midfield there.
Good defence.
Now France could get a turnover here. Now, this is a good contest for the ball there. France get the turnover. That's nice. Dupont chips it downfield, and it's gone out of touch on the full.
He's kicked it out on
God,
the
this
full.
is
Welsh line-out.
Is this actually based on just putting these players in right now as if they would be IRL, having not trained for like a month? They're all just like, how do we play this again? I mean, what are we doing with our lives?
Jones
Right.
takes it down.
Okay, there's D-Biggs. There's
Addley
Addley Park, which I'm convinced is actually a tube station on the Metropolitan line. Oh, nice offload from Nick Tompkins. George North straight up the middle. Oh, nice pass. That is... Who is that? Is that... Oh, big tackle. Oh, stop straight just at the line.
That'll be a penalty for holding
And
off.
France get the turnover penalty. Oh, goodness me. That was Aaron Wainwright.
That's an area
Excellent passing there in the midfield. That was nice. Wainwright should have scored there.
The first 5/8 will try to get some
Untitled
good distance
Chapter
on
clear.
this.
Okay, so the game's starting to pick up now.
It's in touch.
I'm seeing some
That's a
actual
lineup.
ability on the pitch, which is needed. This would have been a long stream if we just continued playing like the France, homeless edition. the France, like, these commentators remind me of Murray Walker, do they now? Well, actually, I think the main commentator is actually called Murray.
Number 2
but Murray...
throws, and that is not straight.
Okay! I didn't clock that this game registered not straight line out throws. Because real refs don't anymore. It's funny, real rugby has so many rules now
Let's see how the
that
scrum
just real
responds
refs will
here.
just choose to ignore certain rules to just get the game on. Like, for example, sometimes they just won't call not straight throws. They're like, there was the wind. The stadium's indoors. Just shut up. Just let the game go. Right, well, Wales have the scrum this time. And that is a solid contest. That's a huge pack of beef that just isn't moving. Oh, bigger. Nice. Addley Park, the tube station.
Giving the defense
Gets it to
something to
Tipperick.
think about.
I've got to say, Wales are showing all the flair so far. Nice pass off the base from Moriarty. That's Gareth Davis. And a penalty advantage. Oh, a little forward pass there.
Referee has pulled them up. They'll go back for the scrum.
Wales really should have a try by now. I've got to say, they will be annoyed at blowing these chances as they have.
Horrible mistake.
I mean, poor Wainwright was running as fast as he could.
Well, they
He's just a sort of
find
beef
themselves under
lump.
a bit of pressure here, don't they?
So France have scrum now. They get it moving forward a little bit. That's nice. They should win the ball clean. Oh, no, they don't. Wales with the counter drive.
Going on here.
Wales going to get the scrum. Okay. Wales will have another chance then. It's out to Addley Parks. Out to George North.
Pushes it on.
Back inside.
Turns it
To,
back on the inside.
I lost track of who that was there.
10 metres from
I
the
think that was
try
Alan
line.
Wynne-Jones who got the ball in the end. Still have it. Wales really need to score here. I mean, they've just been...
has the
Oh,
ball.
damn big. It just ran straight
Bigger,
and
it's
just,
close.
There's an
oh,
injury
no.
here. It looks like a
Oh,
bad
dear.
head clash there.
Well, that's kind of
This is always
backfired, I
sad
would
to
say.
see, but hopefully it won't be
Wait,
as
why
bad
is
as it
Williams
looks.
coming on? He's not the... Oh, he's not the replacement fly... He's really not the replacement fly half. Oh, God. Okay, something weird's happened
Wales
here.
scrum to pack.
The backup fly half's supposed to be
Fierce
Reece
contest in
Patchell on the
scrum
bench.
so far. How will they cope
But I
this
would
time?
say that attack kind of backfired
Good, strong
somewhat.
hit.
Just Dan Bigger was like, right, no, do you know what? I'm just going to run straight, good smash, and I'm dead.
Both people.
Okay. Well, Wales still have the ball, even though they now don't
Good
have an
little
actual
step.
fly half at 10.
The number
They have a
7.
fly half on the bench.
This is a
They're
good
not playing
opportunity
him.
here.
And France have turned it over on their own try line once again.
Number 2
And
finds
they're-
support.
what are they trying to do?
North makes
It's
the
been a
tackle.
strange... There's no points on the board, despite Wales' bet. Finally,
Good,
Dupont just
strong run.
hoofs it down the field. This is like, I'm fed up of this. Can we just stop now?
Halfpenny,
Halfpenny runs
claims
back.
the loose ball.
That's Williams.
Williams is
Tipperick.
absolutely
Now, Williams is a really
smashed.
good player, but not to fly half. So
Contested.
I assume Lee Halfpenny will kick the
Davies feeds
goals.
it off now.
Oh, it's out to
That's a
North, though.
beautiful
Is this
pass.
going to be it?
That's
No.
good support
Oh.
play.
Oh, North is brought down.
North brought down.
If
after a
Wales go in
good
at
run.
halftime having not scored a try, that'll be an L. They will have to
Smith delivers
hold.
it to a runner.
Oh, the tube
Now
station getting
smashed
absolutely
by
battered up the
defence.
middle. The next stop is Addley Park.
Moriarty
And there's
gathers
Tompkins.
it
Oh,
out
lovely
the
pass to Tipperick.
back. He
Nice
spreads
pass
it.
to, is that Jake Ball?
Ball.
The big
Down
beard.
there.
The very big bushy
Back
beard.
to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball.
Good
Up
opportunity.
to Tompkins. Oh, nice offload
Nice
to
and
Moriarty. Man, this is
He'll look to set it back.
been so close.
He's got to let it go now.
I might
pushes
turn
it
off the
on.
in-game commentators. Oh, and he's thrown it. It's intercepted.
Interception.
France trying to counter-attack now. They're just not getting anywhere.
They drive him into the ground.
Are the in-game volume levels all right, by the way? It's not like drowning my... Oh, what's he done?
Offload not coming off on
France
that
got away
occasion.
with that one. He just tried to offload it and just dribbled the ball along the floor.
The tight
And
head
finally,
drop lays
Dupont...
it back.
It just feels like it's a pattern.
Here comes the
Wales
chase.
attack, mess it
Up
up.
he goes and
Dupont just
makes the
hoofs it
catch.
downfield.
Yeah, he did
Almy
an
Jones,
outstanding
Tipper it,
job
coming
to
back
secure
now.
that catch. Read it beautifully.
We're actually into overtime. The next stoppage will end the half.
Williams gets
To
the
a
ball
static
away.
Tompkins. Oh, here comes North up the middle.
Support.
Oh,
North
can't get the ball away.
charging his way downfield.
Ah, okay,
It's
right.
there.
I will... Hang on, I'll just adjust. Open option, sound. Right, commentary. Yep. Turn that down. There we go. All right, crowd, SFX. Drown the player voices out a little bit more. That's better. Okay. Right, we'll see how that goes. If it's the overall in-game audio, then I can drop that down as well. And, oh, here we go. We might have to... Finally, Wales are going to score. There you go. Clearly, the commentator was doing their heads in as well. The moment I turned down the commentators, Wales finally score. It only took them the best part of 40 minutes and the death of one of their players. But they've finally done it. Josh Adams in the corner, who I think was the top try scorer at the last World Cup. Maybe? Either him or Johnny May. I can't remember. There he is. Look at him there with his sort of jaws from James Bond sort of grimace there. Touchdown! Touchdown! Basically, I mean, it still bugs me that rugby is called a try and you have to physically touch the ball down. And there's even like slow-mo replays to analyse whether they touch the ball down correctly. But NFL calls it a touchdown and you don't even have to touch the ball down. Yeah, that just grinds my gears. Anyway, Lee Halfpenny stepping up to take the conversion. That's a lucky thing for Wales. Even though they don't have a fly half on the pitch, they do still have someone who can kick goals. And he's done it. Nice. Okay, so Wales finally get the try that they spent the entire first half working for. And France, what are you doing? They've not really done anything so far this half. Aliens. Was that like that National Geographic thing? Just aliens. Right, so there's half-time for you. Being slightly one-sided, I would say, so far. From the France fans, it's not really been going well so far, I would wager. Maybe they can turn it around. They're going to have to turn it around in the second half. Plus, they're at home. French rugby fans at home can be vicious. Like, they will turn on their own team. You think WWE fans are fickle with booing the baby faces? France rugby fans will boo their own team if they're doing crap. Like, just 10 minutes of being a bit rubbish and they'll start booing. It's like, look, calm down. Uh-oh. They might have reason to start booing in a minute, though. Oh. Wainwright just forced into touch. This man, look at him. He's a massive beef flap. I did just say that. He's just a massive hunk of beef. But clearly when he was younger, he had aspirations to actually play on the wing. He wanted to be the next Shane Williams. Instead, he's grown up to be this massive beefy lump. And twice in this game, he's a beefcake. Oh, here come France, though. Oh, well, that's a good covering tackle. Who was that coming across? I assume that was Adams. Any scrum half there? There's Dupont. Oh, what a long pass. Oh, and all of a sudden, France have woken up here. Some Fabien Galtier, their coach, in the dressing room probably just went around and slapped all of them. It's like, do you want to wake up, lads? Come on. Sacre bleu, etc. Now what have we got? We have got, I think that's Olivon playing scrum half. Or Aldrit. Oh, this is nice, though. Out left to... Who's their left winger? It's not Pinot. Vakes. Oh, that's a high tackle from Wales there. That'll be at least a penalty. Will this be a sin binning as well? Looks it. The ref's reaching into his pocket. Hey, I've got a present for you. It's a yellow card. Sod off. It's France doing the James Harden. What's that? Just shooting three. Well, they are shooting for three, if that's what you mean. So Untitled will have the penalty kick. And Wales, for the next 10 in-game minutes, will be a man down. And Untitled has missed the penalty, so that's useful. Okay. France, do you actually want to win this, or what? Man, this is just... I mean, the French are legendary for just being really unreliable in terms of, like, they can be amazing, the greatest team on the planet one day, and then just be absolute garbage the next. This is peak France so far. Has that been kicked dead? No, it's another high tackle from Wales. Lewis is here. We will have at least one Wales fan in chat, because Lewis is here. And you've not missed much, except the first half of this game. Wales spent 40 minutes trying to score a try, and Dan Bigger died in the process, but they did finally score a try, so they're leading 7-0. But they're currently down to 14 after a high tackle from, who was it? Gareth Davis. So France trying to, get their shit together. I mean, they just really haven't done anything so far. They've been a bit rubbish. Okay, down, and France, what are you going to do here? Untimac, onto Fiku, onto Vakatawa. Nice pass to Aldrit. They're making some yards. They just need to just keep the ball for a bit and actually do something with it. Oh, and another obliterating tackle. And another high tackle. Wales, you're losing the plot, lads. Are they going to lose another player? Oh, my God. Wales are choking this. They're losing. They've lost another player to the sin bin. So they're now down to 13. They're now down to 13 players. France still not going for tries here. He's going for another penalty kick. And he's... Well, he has got that one. Basically, as soon as you showed up, Lewis, Wales have started choking. Wales have just started collapsing. What? What? What is going on? Why is Ross Moriarty taking the kick off? I assume he's not there. He can't be their goal kicker. I just refuse to believe that. Right, okay. Lucky 13, that's what they say. Well, you'd hope so. We are now in the interesting scenario that if France do manage to score a try, they would take the lead. Whereas, oh, and they might do. Here comes Olivon. Pass it. Oh. Vates was on the left. He was unmarked. No, now he's not. Oh, no, hang on. Vakatawa. Oh, can George North catch him? Oh, George North just catches him. Oh, my goodness me. This is so tense. France have to make their, not even man advantage, min advantage count. One more pass, come on. One more pass, Teddy Thomas. Back inside, there you go. It's Untimac. It's Untimac over the line. And the French fans have finally stopped booing and throwing, like, overripe fruit at the players. Because they're finally in the lead. And Wales, well, they've kind of blown that. But they do still have those players to come back on. So, hope is not lost yet. Hope is indeed a thing with feathers. Look at that. That was the reverse pass from Thomas. That was so nice. Into Untimac for the try. And obviously there, it shows no emotion. His hair is still immaculate. He'd just be like, he'd be like those, like, in action films where they're like someone does like a roly-poly backflip and then gets blown up or something and then just goes like, and their hair's immaculate again. That's Roman Untimac. And he has got the conversion, which puts France in a 3-point lead. So maybe Untimac missing that first kick was not a bad thing. Maybe he was just like, look, come on. He's now scored all their points. Right, who's coming on now? Oh, okay, so Wales are back to 14. Gareth Davies is back on the field. And I don't know why their number 8 is taking the kick off. I'm still confused as to why when Dan Biggar went off injured, they didn't bring on replacement fly half Reece Patchell. They brought on Liam Williams instead. But Tipperich regathered the kickoff. Josh Adams going, oh, what a pass. Suddenly Wales back on the... Oh my God, this has been such a good game so far. There's Moriarty. Addley Park's the tube station. Out to number 18. It's Lee Williams in the corner. Oh, he's put into touch. Oh, France saving another try. Liam Williams with his hands on his head. I know he said his head in his hands. Oh, this is such a good game. I love it. I tell you what, these gameplay slider settings I found are so good. Like, this game is not realistic in some ways. It is a little bit like, oh, the tube station's through. The tube station. Oh my God, the tube station has done the fullback. What a try from Addley Parks. Oh my God. That's disgraceful. He's just done up the fullback completely. The tube station has scored. Look at this. Just on his own. Gets the ball. Charging through and then just boop. Just donzoed the fullback. Addley Park's the tube station on the Metropolitan line in London. What a... No, that's so good. That's a disgusting try. Right, now, look at him there. He's like, yeah, cheers. Thanks. Just like an actual train, yeah. He was through like an... He had a foot like a traction engine. I'm going to turn into Alan Partridge in a bit. Well, at least some normality's happening. Lee Halfpenny is taking their goal kicks, which is nice. So, back up to 4 points. And Wales still have a player to come back out of the bin. Bunter. Oh, well, this is great, Bunter. And now they're back up to 15 again. So, France, what are you going to do there, lads? You scored a try when they were down to 13 and then conceded when they were still down to 14. So now they're back to 15. France, what are you doing? So, Untimac Puts it up in the air. Wales gather it safe. What happened there? It's like the camera was looking at two Wales players who were like running off, and then they were like, no, they don't have the ball. Oh, France could force it. France going to get a turnover here. Good. Oh, what a pass. Dupont. Untitled. Ficou. Oh, what a pass. Teddy Tamar on the inside. Then back on the outside too. Is that Olivon? Oh, so close. Oh, my God. This game suddenly turned into a game of musical chairs. Who's going to be in there when the music stops? And it might be France, you know, because they've just scored again. And we got 30 seconds to play. Is there going to be time for the restart? Was that the winning try at the death from Gaël Ficou? Oh, my word. This has been a good game for the centres, you know. Addley Parks with that god-tier try. And then Ficou, oh, he just blasted straight through the tight head prop. Nicky D, I think. Oh, this has been such a good game to start the tournament. I can't believe it. Okay, right, Untitled with the conversion. We're probably going to run out of time. We're not going to get time for a restart. This will be it. He has got the conversion, so he's up by 3. Is there time for one more play? I think that will be game over. That's it. It's all over. France score to win with the final play of the game. Whew. And just like IRL, it was a crazy match that came down to like 3 or 4 points at the end of it. Blimey, and indeed, Charlie. I'm very sorry, Lewis. That was a brutal way for you boys to lose their first game of the 2026 Nations Quarantine Edition. The handshakes in the end. You know, it's a gentleman's game. Oh, my Lord. France looked rubbish in the first half. Let's not beat about the bush as well. They were terrible. Wales should have been like multiple tries in front. And then they scored 2 in the second half that were great. France stepped up as well. Well, that's a good start. Yeah, literally after the first half, those like possession was like 18% for France. They had nothing. Oh my Lord, what a game. What a game. So, Alan Jones, how do you feel after that game? Well, a little bit shite if I'm honest with you. That's not even a good Welsh impression, I'm very sorry. Now, of course, because Wales only lost by 3, they get a losing bonus point. So as you can see in the table on the right of your screen, there is... actually, I'll show the full table. No, that's not it. There we go. There's the full table. So, as you can see, Wales are now a -1 streak. But they do have a losing bonus point, so that is important. Oh, and next up, Ireland versus England. This will be a big clash. Now, IRL, England dominated this, but it was at home. So that's worth noting. Right, let's... check my squad. Healy, Cronin, Tyke, Furlong, Hendo. Right, oh yeah, Lama. Jordan Lama at fullback. There you go. Not this Andrew Conway fraud. Scrum half, fly half. Not that it matters. Ringrose, Reece Ruddock, Carney, Chris Farrell, Tyke Burn. There you go. And... there we go. Conway. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. That's a good, yeah, that's a good thing of what's it and who do me flips. And Stockdale, Sexton. Yep. I've got some very highly rated players in here. Okay, so my opponent's squid, the OP England here, just absolutely ready to dominate Bods. Look, listen, I maintain that this was still the best, the most up-to-date England team I could find, even though it is ridiculously OP. So, right, Thokinasiga, McConaughey, Johnny Joseph, Piers Francis. No, none of those are actually involved in the real one. So, how is Slade rated 92? No, I'm sorry, I'm not having this. I'm actually not having this. There are individual players in that team rated 92 who aren't even starters. You are having a bubble. Oh, hang on, I am going to quickly edit some of the England players because some of these ratings are absolute baloney. Are they in custom? Custom teams? I don't know. Why does it always free? Yeah, here we go. Right. So, right. There's like 3 different versions of Ben Youngs. Right, the 90 rated one. He's not 90 rated. He's just not 90 rated. I refuse to believe that. Attributes, fitness, speed. Agility, no. Passing, take that down a bit. General kicking, yeah, take that down a bit. Goal kicking, we'll take some points off goal kicking so they're not as... so he's not quite as OP. Right, there we go. Oh my god, when the thing came up on the screen there, the first one I saw was that Burden player who was like 71 rated. I'm like, wow, I really have nerfed Ben Youngs. Okay, 88, that's slightly better. Who else was I going to edit? I wish there was just a way to find specific team, like players for a specific team. Oh, there's the Mark. Huh? Okay, we could swap in Mark. Right, okay, we can swap him in. Scott Williams, Owen Williams, Liam Williams, Harry Williams, Thomas Williams, Johnny Wilkinson. No, we're not gonna put Johnny Wilkinson in. We're not doing that. Watson. Right, that's the version of Watson. Henry Slade. I know how much you like. Narrator voice. AJ does not love Henry Slade. Johnny's too old. Unfortunately, he is, yeah. Yep. Okay, let's just nerf Anthony Watson a tiny bit there. Like, just a little bit. I'm not asking for much here. I'm the England fan, and even I think this is OP. Alright, what was the other one I was gonna... There was one, I was definitely like, what, you are just taking the urine sample here. Right, so we've got a version, we're taking him down to 88 as well. We're just taking the edge off a tiny bit. Little bit, not much. Have I played Dave Mura's Freestyle BMX? I haven't actually. I probably should. Okay, for the moment, that'll do. And if we figure England's still a little bit OP after this round, we'll do some balance of performance. It's like motorsport. We'll do some balance of performance. Silent Golem 101. Hello. Marla is 90 IIRC, which is probably a bit off. Yeah, you're probably right there. Hello as well, Air Fuego. How are you guys doing? I think you guys are new in chat. I haven't seen you guys around here before. Right, Llama at fullback. There we go. It was hella fun, I will assume. Yeah, the entire front row is at 90s. That's ridiculous. Hello, Air Fuego. Good to have you along. Renault Fuego. I like it. Right. If you are new around here, you're enjoying what you watch, or you happen to enjoy what you watch, please do consider following us. Streaming, I would say we're streaming 3 times a week, but that's probably going to be more regular now. So, Youngster... Oh, that's not even the right version of Ben Youngs we nerfed. Hang on. I wonder what we're going to... Okay. I know what we're going to do quickly. Is that a fiend? That's a fiend emoji. A big fan of that. Right. I'm going to quickly edit the England team and put some of the... Because there might be duplicate players that I've downloaded for other versions. So I'm just going to see if there's some duplicates that aren't quite as OP rated. Like I say, I'm the one. Thocking a cigarette 93. Jesus Christ, he is not actual Jonah Lomu. That's the most ridiculous one. McConaughey is a squad player at best, and he's 90 rated. That is ridiculous. Right, okay, so... Let's just go through the positions this way. So, alright, hang on, if we start... Okay, if we go the other way... Fofana, Mike Cat... There's also, I think, where I downloaded a 2003 England team in here. I'd even say Ben Teo at 83 is harsh. Harsh? Overrated. That's just ridiculous. Nick Tompkins, only 72. That's underrated, I think. But bearing in mind, probably a few of these players were made before the tournament even begun, so... I wish there was a way by sorting by nationality in this game. That is an issue. Right, Johnny May at 86. I could probably get behind that. I could probably get amongst that. I don't know, but Johnny May is really good, though. He is really, really, really good. So, I don't know, but it will help a little bit. We'll just take this version of Johnny May out. And then put this one in. So, there we go. Farrell, yeah, I can get amongst a 93 rating for those because they are genuinely really good. Elliot Daly at 92, I don't know. Let's see if we can find a few more players here. Joe Thockenasiga at 82. That's a lot better. Yeah, that's way better. That's a lot less just ridiculously OP. Okay. Like I say, it says a lot that I'm the one that's underrating England here. Wow, Johnny May at 76. I wouldn't go that far. That's a little bit silly. We are still talking about a team that made the World Cup final last year. You know, we did do that. 70, more 70s, come on. The best I can go is by position, which is a bit annoying. Okay, oh my god, we're still in the left wings. Please, let's get out of the left wings now. Oh, we've got some fly halves here. Farrell's at 91. This version of Farrell's at 91. Oh, Farrell at 89. I think I'm going to put this version of Farrell, which briefly had Sexton's face for a second there. That was funny. Okay, we'll put that version of Owen Farrell in, just to take the edge off a tiny bit. There we go. Not a huge man. Oh, God, he's the same age as me. Jesus Christ. What? I mean, I'm questioning my life decisions now. Longer. And Colin Sexton's face. George Ford at 86. Again, can get amongst that. I think I've probably done in... I feel for now we've probably nerfed the team. Imagine we go back to like 70 rated now. It's like, nope, you've completely buggered this team now. Oh yeah, I should probably do that. Right, Farrell, kicker, play kicker. There you go. Okay. Yes, I would like to save those changes. So, edit team. They're still rated 89.2. Now, you know, okay. Also, while we're here, I've been tweaking as I go each team's tactic option where, go down here, penalty kick. Oh, I've already bumped that one up. Okay. Because real teams go for penalty kicks quite a lot when they have the choice to. Because it's 3 points. Why not? So, I've tried nerfing England a little bit. I don't think it's worked, but we'll see. Hang on, is it still the same? Oh, it's the... Not even applicable. Oh, no. The squads haven't even changed. Right, okay. Right, so it's sticking with the same... Okay, yeah. Right. F, yeah, F's in chat. Right, okay. Ireland, sorry. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Second game of the tournament. It is at home with Ireland. At home with Ireland. I'm very well aware a controller has not been assigned to a team. I'm okay with it. So here we go. We could still get a surprise here. We could still get some shocks. Game, you are starting to test me slightly. Just a little bit, you know? Just a tiny bit. In fact, do I don't know, I'll keep it as the competition, but we've already run the first game. I could note that down just a one-off result and then do the other matches as like one-off games outside of the competition. That would also mean my change to the England team would also take effect. F for forget that happened. So, yeah, right, what I think we're going to do, I'm going to do this the old... Good job, Jason. We are going to do this the old-fashioned way. We're going to do it manually. We're going to do a heckin' manual. So, Scores. Round 1. Well, I'm just going to quickly copy down the Manueli. Right, so I'm going to quickly copy down the... It's just got a load of question marks when you load up the competition again. So, I'm going to quickly copy down what the fixtures would be for this tournament, and we'll just run it manually, because I can't be bothered. Okay. SCO. Round 2 would be England versus France. Then Wales versus Italy. Then there's a really shit car outside doing backfires all over the place. It's like, it's like, mate, it doesn't actually sound good. Your car literally sounds clapped. And then round 3. Ing SCO, and then that will leave Wow and 4. Okay, SCO France. That's a fixture that happened for real this year. That'd be cool. Cool to run that back. Italy v Ireland. That's a match that hasn't happened and may never happen. Oh my god, Wales v England, and it's in Cardiff. Help me! Help me! And then, where are we at? Okay, and then the final round. France, Ireland, which was actually supposed to happen in the real tournament this year. As was, oh my god, we've somehow set up for this tournament to go almost the exact same way on the final weekend as the real tournament was supposed to this year. That's quite nice. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah. How do we do the table is the big option now. So, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll toss up the scores round by round. Okay. So, no, I don't want to save anything, please. I've had enough. Right, single match Rugby 15s, and it's going to be between Ireland 2K20 and then England 2K20. No, not combined country. It's all falling apart. Right, there we go. Right, okay. Allianz Stadium, I think it was supposed to be at. Whatever they think Ireland Stadium is supposed to be. Home team stadium. Great. That's a good option. Right. Fine. Normal law. There we go. Right. Ireland v England. Let's just do this. Yep. I'm okay with that. And what I'm also going to do is skip the pre-match cutscenes because they seem to be where the crashes happen. Yeah. Right, well, here's the Ireland team. There it is. Murray, Sexton, Aki, Stockdale. Oh, Conway's at fullback. Bollocks. Never mind. And then England 2K20. I don't know if the edited versions of some of the players are in that team. I think they might be, actually. So this might not be... Well, yeah, it was 89.2, not 0.4. So this won't be quite as OP, but we'll find out. Okay. Finally, let's get the second game of the 2026 Nations Quarantine Edition underway. And Maru Itoje wins the kickoff. So England have the ball right away. This is a good start. And that is off the base from Tom Curry, my boy. Oh, George Ford straight through the middle. And that is Courtney Laws. So England starting hot here. This is good. Any attempts to try and nerf them in the build-up, they've just, taken in their stride. Eddie Jones has just been like, well, you can try and stop us, but you're just not. Because everyone else is crap, really. He probably would actually say that. Young's at the base. Passes it forward. Oh, this is nice. That's Underhill. And Itoje going for the corner. That was a great tackle. Whoever that was. It was a massive tackle. No. And Farrell standing still. Oh, what a great pass, though. And it's Tom Curry, my boy, with the first try of the game. King of boys, Tom Curry. What Luckily, we're not at a Football World Cup, Nick. So, loving that random player just stood in the middle of the right there, just like, I want the ball now. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that supposed to be Tom Curry? Yeah. Never mind, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he looks like. He scored. That's the important thing. And England take an early lead. That's like they did in the real game, actually. And Farrell kicks the conversion. That's lovely. That's tasty and nutritious. And it's a good start. Ireland, what you got? You might want to respond there, lads. You might want to do that. Jamba Womble, Sex Womble there. Going for the kickoff. Oh, reclaimed by Conor Murray. Nice pass there. Now, Ireland's turn to have a bit of an attack. What can they do? Oh! Pick up on the base from Cian Healy, and he just sort of runs off blind alley. It's just sort of like, I'm going to go on my own. Oh, no, what am I doing? I only have a few. I'm sorry, Farrell didn't use his usual kick build-up with the dramatic face. I may get timed out for this, because it's the scrum, the rugby equivalent of a gangbang. No, it's not. That's a stupid, out-of-date gay joke from rugby, and you are going to get timed out. No, you're not. No, but I will warn you. No silly gay sort of jokes. I know you probably didn't mean it that way, but I've spent long enough being a rugby fan in my life hearing the sort of stupid gay jokes about it. Just, let's not go there. Anyway, Ireland on the attack. That's okay. That's kind of how I'm going to be doing things. And George Ford is away. He has no time. Oh! And then Tuilangi gets a rainmaker in the middle of the field from number 14 for Ireland, who is he Conway? I'm trying to remember who the players are off the top of my head. England surviving a bit of pressure in their own half. Yeah, what I was going to say, Nick, is after yesterday's stream where there was a little bit of confusion about modding rules and stuff, what I'll basically do is I'll have one warning on stream. I'll just warn you if you're being a bit of a twat, and then maybe a timeout if you continue, and then if you keep going, then it'll be banned. But that should be fine for everyone. So most people heed one warning or so. Ireland win the line out. And it's wide to Stockdale, the Stock Cube. And he passes to Ringrose and then 7. Oh, look at this passing from Ireland. Oh, and the last one's forward. Oh, that was so nearly an amazing try there in the corner. That was so nearly really good. What a shame.
Crouch. Bind.
So far, so yes, yeah.
Set.
And that warning should apply for anyone else trying to do the same thing in the chat. So if one user is warned for one thing and then someone else immediately does the same thing, then they'll get timed out first time. Oh, well, Johnny May's got the ball. Tips forward. That's going to go too long. It is. That's Johnny. Johnny, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? Yeah, you hang your head in shame, sir. Manu Tuilangi is next to him like, what? What was that? Fam. Ireland with the line out then. What can they do? They've kind of not really done much. Well, they have. They've put some nice passing together. It's like, yeah, what else? Oh, well, more nice passing. And this time it's led to a break. We could be in some trouble here. Coming across. Oh, what a pass back inside. Oh, what a try from Ireland. There we go. I'm so glad this game doesn't have a TMO. Technically it does, but he only reviews the occasional grounding of the ball. Well, that is Ireland back level through Sean Cronin of all people. Look at this for a break, though. Pass left, and then there was this pass here. Back inside, and then Aki back into Cronin. Game on. This is good. I don't think Ireland particularly care how if England are OP or not. They're here to play. Which is a silly commentary term, I know. Well, this team are really here to play today. Are they? I thought they were here to just watch. Shit, are we here to actually play today? Oh, I thought we were just watching in the stands, eating crisps. Anyway. Jingly Sex Womble converts. And we're back level. That was me worrying so much about nerfing the England team. They're going to lose their first game anyway. Right. No, have some more faith. Come on, AJ. Have some more. They're playing the percentages up. That's another favourite of ours. List your favourite commentary cliches in the chat. Another favourite of mine is he's pulling the strings in midfield. What? His man's Jerry Anderson now. He's actually puppeteer. The fly half's actually got like the centre half on string. Not the centre half, you know what I mean. Oh my God, Ireland are just absolutely. Their passing game at the moment is just absolutely.
Release.
You hate the phrase match play. In what sort of context? As in, oh, he's got good match play. Well, as in terms of when he's not playing matches. And, well, Ireland have moved it long. They got a turnover there at the crucial time. This has been an interesting game so far. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's got great match play. Well, I mean, yeah. What does that cover? Potting balls. England go for the maul and play it immediately. And then number 3 off the base, and that's number 7. That's Underhill.
Release.
Underhill, Overhill, wombling free, something like that. Oh, Youngs with a great pass, and Ford. Oh, straight under the post. What a try! That was meat and drink for George Ford there. Sorry, Nick. And England right back in front. Had 3 tries in the first half. This has been good. This was pass here. Underhill takes the contact. He cycles. And then I think it was Youngs with a really good reverse pass. And then Ford just goes right around Bundy Aki. Aki is just like, was I supposed to tackle him? Oh, feck. Oh, damn it. Why did I not get the memo on that? Yeah, well, George Ford, nice job. Owen Farrell with conversion. Boop. Very nice. I'm going to keep a running tally of teams' points next to the scores. So that's written down there. We're doing this the old-fashioned way, guys. In the quarantine, all technology has failed. So, well, England back in front. They've scored 2 tries already, so if they keep going like this in the second half, they can be on for a try bonus point, and they might do. Oh, George back to Ford. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was going so well, and then they just were like, no, let's just give it to an Irish player now. They haven't touched the ball for a while. And Farrell's just dropped it, so should we just put it out now? Just run into... What, England, what are you doing? Okay, Daly's finally found sense, just hoofed it out. Thank goodness for that. And that's half-time. Jesus Christ. We need our half-time oranges. Blimey Charlie. That has been some game so far. England in front. 2 tries to 1. Phew. It's been quite the game so far, though. Ireland's try was amazing. So, they've had their half-time break. Basically what I'm doing here, another advantage of the Six Nations Quarantine Edition, is that you can just skip past all the inane punditry at half-time. Where you just got like an absolute, like a panel of ex-players being like, well, yes, I mean, actually, you know, Wales are, you know, the greatest rugby team in the world. Ireland, though. Oh, how was that not a try? He was over the line, and then the tackler pushed him back the other side. They should score here, though. They should score here. Murray's wrapped up in the tackle.
Release.
Oh, England nearly get the turnover. They need to get the turnover. They've got it. Oh, they needed that. Oof it. There you go. Okay. I prefer this version of rugby. Instead of waiting 15 minutes for half-time punditry and flappery, where they say things like, he's a great ball carrier, and they're not playing the percentages, and they're not playing in the right areas of the field, and so-and-so's got the defence on strings. We just skipped all that and got straight back to the rugby, and Ireland's like, fuck this, we're going to play some more rugby. We're going to do some more heckin' rugby. I feel a bonus point coming. Yeah, at this point. This could be the sort of game where, oh, knock on there. He spilled it forward.
Release.
You plonker. Oh, mate, what is happening with the pass? The passing is all over the place, and I kind of love it. This is like a flipping exhibitional game. Exhibitional game?
Advantage over.
Okay, advantage over for the knock-on, so this will be Ireland's ball when they pick it up. Oh, and getting away. Nice.
Release.
And Ireland with the ball again. They still need the try. Pick up from the... Oh, and a massive tackle from Courtney Laws. He's just absolutely ended him. Courtney Laws is literally the human version of that meme. The I'm about to end this man's whole career meme. Oh, and that was a good kick from Farrell. There we go. It just bounced on the pitch before it went into touch, which means the line out is taken where it went out. If it had gone straight out on the full, it would have been back from where he kicked it. So that would have been annoying. So, yeah, Courtney Laws is literally that meme for opposition players. Like, the amount of times, like, an opposition fly half's been like, right, I'm going to do something here, and Courtney Laws has just been charging at them like, I'm just going to end this man's whole career. I know what's a better ball carrier. It's called a ball...
Advantage.
As we're ribbing inane punditry, I'll allow it. Sexton back inside. I mean, Ireland, you really do need to score here. And they've been turned over again. And then someone got Rainmaker there, but England had already knocked it on. So, I mean, this has been a bit bonkers, to be honest. This has been a bit bananas.
Find.
Coming up on 20 minutes to go. Ireland with the scrum. 5 metres out of the England line. I mean, if they don't score here, I mean, what are they? Oh, they've lost the scrum. Have they? Have they? Yeah, they have. Ireland, what have you done? And why are England running? Okay, they did kick it. Okay, thank God for that. Daly went to go on a solo Mazza there, and just at the last minute, late in the day, just went, no, do you know what? I should probably kick it. That was the correct decision, Elliot. Well, the try scoring slowed down, mainly because it's just been all Ireland, and they've just had their lineup raided. I think a third try now for England would put the game nicely to bed with a hot chocolate. And Johnny May trying to score that third try, nearly got there. He's off on a Mazza. Dramatic pass to Ben Youngs there, who's standing still, who's just decided to kick it for no reason. Benjamin Youngs, what are you doing, son? But still in Ireland territory, so if they... Oh my God, Conor Murray's got annihilated in the tackle. But he did get the clearance kick away. He's just like, ow, my everything hurts. Everything hurts all the time. Alexa play Despacito. And anyway, well, England have the line out. We'll try again. Mission failed, we'll get him next time. Tom Curry in the middle of the field trying to throw like dummy passes. I love this lad. In real life and his avatar in this game. That was George Ford trying to go down the wing. Didn't quite work. Youngs with a little snipe. And Youngs. Oh, and then he just gets annihilated as well. Ireland might force the turnover here. I think they have. Vital that they stem the bleeding here. And actually, they need the ball back if they're going to score a try. I mean, I'm not say something obvious here. And they've got the ball now. Massive tackle. This is genuine. And England have got it back. Oh, nice pass. Tuolangi's got room to run into. Fullback coming across. Oh, good tackle. Not Jordan Lama. I think it's Andrew Conway at fullback. That was a good tackle, though. Oh, but suddenly the blind side's undefended. Sam Underhill's going to sprint in for the try. And that will put the game to bed with a nice sort of warm duvet and a hot chocolate and a bedtime story. That's how put to bed this game has just been by Sam Underhill. That was lovely. I mean, Ireland just fell asleep. I mean, the 11 was tied into the rock, so he wasn't defending that wing side. Underhill was just like, cheers, lads. I'm just going to run over here. Oh, look. I'm just going to put the ball down here. There you go. So that's 2 tries for the England back rows today. Tom Curry scored one earlier. Who scored England second? Oh, George Ford. Yep. Very nice. Look at that. Poor Conor Murray, who's still in just agonising pain from getting annihilated earlier. If England can sneak a final try with the last play, they would get the first try bonus point at the tournament. But at the moment, crucially, they're also denying Ireland a losing bonus. So there is that. I love the random whistle sound after kicks. It's just like beep, 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 beep. It's just like, dude, you don't need to keep... It's like the ref temporarily swallows his whistle. Oh, there we go. Okay, so England have pretty much got this game won. In fact, in 30 in-game seconds, they will have the game won. Ireland have turned it, so they could still, if they score and convert another try, which they might do, they would still get a losing bonus, and they're not going to. England's still playing, though. England still want a losing, and Owen Farrell's just like, lads, no. We don't want the try bonus point as much as we think we do. And that's it. England with a big away win on the opening weekend of the 2026 Nations Quarantine Edition. They win 21-7 against Ireland. And I don't think, let me ask the chat, I don't think they were that OP compared to Ireland. I mean, in real life, they beat Ireland 24-12. So, kind of about the same, really. I think they're at an alright level. We'll see. So tries for Underhill, Curry and Ford, all converted. Only one try for Ireland, Cronin. It was a great try, though. Just out of nowhere, they scored like this god-tier try, and then was just like, oh. The Stewie-shaped ball landing in the crowd. Right, so 7-21. That'll be a big fat 0 for Ireland and 4 for England. So, silent goal on 101. Maybe slightly, but not ungodly levels. What I might do is, before the next round, there were quite a few turnovers, weren't there? Maybe the back row's pretty OP. We'll see how we go. I might add in a few more players before their next game. But for now, we're playing the last game of the first round, which is Italy versus Scotland. This is going to be an interesting game. Now, in real life, this was potentially the single most boring game I've ever seen in my life ever. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So, here's hoping this game is slightly better. Please. Please. I'm also rather hoping that we just get through more than one in-game game without the game then crashing trying to load the next one. We'll see how we go there. Skip the cutscenes. Skip the cutscenes. Skip the cursed cutscenes. Right, okay. Okay, so there's the Italy team. Would also like to point out, at 14, Esposito. They literally have a player who's one letter off Despacito. I mean, it's not quite spelt the same way. Greatest game of rugby ever seen. You'd hope so. Right, so Scotland with not Nick Grigg. Is it Nick Grigg? Will Grigg? Is it Will Grigg that's the footballer that everyone sings the song for? Well, they do have a player called Grigg, so, you know. Nick Grigg's on fire. Italy is terrified. And there's Tommaso Allen, who was actually in contention to play for Scotland or Wales at one point, back when he was known as Tommy Allen. And then he played for Italy, and he became Tommaso Allen to kind of blend in with the locals a bit more. Anyway, we're underway. And Italy regather their own kick-off through Esposito. Alexa play Esposito. And they've retained the ball. The OP England team probably caused the crash. Yeah, they were just too powerful. They were just god tier. The New Zealand team raided the game's files. Just like, no, void the game. We're not having this reality. Oh, Italy, look at this. Negri up the middle. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. And Scotland just tried to behead a man. How was that not a yellow card? You shake your head there, sir. That was very lucky. Italy could have nearly scored a try there. Instead, they will take the 3 points. Should be a relatively easy kick and goal for Tommaso Allen. Or Allen, as me and Lewis like calling him. Reference to the old the character in Small Soldiers, the Gorgonite, who's just like, Ellen, you must learn. Greetings, Ellen, now shut up. There you go. So, Di Tommaso Pantera. Nice. Okay. Well, Italy take the early lead. And they already scored 3 times as many points as they did in the real game in the Six Nations this year, where they scored a grand total of 0 points. This is just such a bad game. Anyway, Italy get the ball back from the kickoff as well. Do they want to put any players in the ruck? No, okay, maybe they don't. They're being sporting. They'll just let Scotland have the ball a bit now. And we'll see what their defence is like. We'll see if they can play some good D. And Nick Grigg's not on fire yet. He's just warming up. So King Blairhorn takes it in. His actual name is Blair Kinghorn, but oh my God, Sam Johnson, my Scottish brother. I'm going to cut my hair after this is finished, methinks. Oh, hang on. Oh, what was that? Sneaky try in the corner. Is that King Blairhorn? I think it is. Scotland hit right back with the first try of the game. It almost makes it sound like after this you're going to end up losing a bet. Yes, it was Blair Kinghorn. In the corner. This was sneaky. This was very much like the... Oh, nice. Look at that. Oh, lovely little pass there from the number 1. I think it was Alan Dell. Let's just ignore the kind of blob of pixels that was a fan in the front row there. That was a nice little try, though. Scotland hitting back immediately. And Adam Hastings with the conversion. Boop. Oh, lovely. Perfectly in line with that floodlight stanchion behind. Oh, your hair's just annoying. Just shave it off. Like a skinhead. So, well, this has been a good start to the game. First 15 minutes, we've had a beheading, a penalty goal, and then a try. Kind of everything you'd want in the first 15 minutes of a rugby game, really. First 13 minutes, actually. And Scotland regathered the kickoff, and Blair Kinghorn's off again. Blair Kinghorn is just on... Oh, he's on a mazza. He even chipped downfield. It's going to go out right in the corner. So that will be a line out to Italy, but it will be on their own line. Bloody Blair Kinghorn, he's just on a flex today. He's just decided he's prime Shane Williams, and he's out here just bodying Italians. Well, the Italians win their own line out and are deciding to run from under their own posts until Matteo Minozzi just does the sensible thing and says, no, we're not New Zealand. We cannot run from under our own posts. Does Scotland have a player to play scrum half? Apparently now they do. Oh my God, reverse passes everywhere. Adam Hastings just got mulched. Oh, and it's hooved down into the corner again, and Minozzi let it bounce, so he can't claim the mark. Kicks it back again. Everyone's sort of kind of jogging backwards.
Advantage.
What the? There's a penalty advantage somewhere for Scotland. I wonder if it was an Italian player tackling someone from an offside position, because they were all sort of jumbled about from the kick. Well, we'll see now. Yes, okay. Not often you see offside penalties called in this game, so that's a rare one. Well done, Tom. Well done, Tommaso. You got the rare offside penalty achievement. Well done. And you've given Adam Hastings a chance to extend Scotland's lead. So quite a long way out, I think. It is quite a way out. Is that the halfway line? Oh, he's given that a good thump. And it's through. Nice kick. Hello, MCO_O. How are you doing? Italy are playing almost competent rugby. Well, almost. Nearly. This is a team who IRL haven't won a Six Nations game in 5 years. Oh, man. And we wonder why the debate about adding other teams to the Six Nations keeps springing up every year. When you've got 5 decent teams and then one terrible one, just sort of sitting there like, hi guys, we're here as well. Oh, we've just been beaten 60-0 again. But Italy on the offensive here. In centre field. They're in the 20. And Scotland turned them over. Yeah, so that's the end of that. Oh, Blair Kinghorn trying to go on a Mazza again.
Release.
And, well, Scotland finally win the ball, so are they going to kick it here? No, they're going to go from their own half. Why not? Why not? When you're feeling it, haven't won until... You are ever the optimist, Lewis. Especially Scotland break down. Oh, what a lovely pass. Give the ball. There's fast players to your left. Give it. There you go. Oh, nice cover tackle. I think that was Minozzi that saved the day. Just about. Scotland trying to go length of the field. How am I doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm almost surprised at how well I'm doing overall, given the current circumstances, but I've just sort of focused in on what I can control, tried not to read too much of the social media and the news going all bonkers about, you know, everything else. And I'm doing pretty well. This is my 3rd day straight of streaming, and I'm not burned out on it yet, so that's a good sign. Scotland get the ball back in centre field. Oh, they've got an injury here. Oh, no, it's Hamish. No, it's Hamish Watson. He's my favourite Scottish player at IRL. Oh, that's a shame. Magnus Bradbury will come on to replace him. And that is actually the correct substitution this time. Not like in the first game where we randomly had Dan Bigger replaced by a non-fly half. So that is unfortunate, though. Hamish, one of Scotland's key players, IRL.
Crouch. Bind.
How are my quarantine days?
Set.
Pretty good. Can't complain. I get to stream on Twitch. And, you know. And that's about it, basically. Oh, Italy with a counter shove at the scrum. Interesting. Italy win the scrum here. Against the head. They can get a try before half-time. Alexa, play Esposito. Alexa, don't play Esposito. Not yet. Oh, 13 straight through the middle. Italy are showing some bits here. They could do some bits here. Oh, down the side. Oh, and then, oh, lovely pass to the scrum half, Gory, back on the outside. It's that man. It's that man. Alexa, play Esposito. Right now. It's happened. It's happened. Alexa, play Esposito. Just Despacito should start blaring out in the stadium now. Oh, play Esposito. That's brilliant. I love it. This is for Scotland. This is so sad. Ah, and Tommaso Allen, Tommaso Allen, with the chance to convert and level scores with the last player that genuinely stood up and clapped. Oh, that was great. And Tommy Allen gets the conversion. We are all square at half time. Blimey Charlie, could Italy be on for the first massive shock of this 2026 Nations Quarantine Edition? And there's your halftime stats presented by Statman, who's Scatman's brother. So, yeah, there you go. I genuinely stood up and clapped. Yeah, you weren't the only one. And there must be still Adam Hastings. What am I on about? So, into the second half. It's all level, all to play for.
Release.
The dream is alive. It is. Thanks to Esposito. And now look at this. Negri on the charge. Negri on a Mazza. It's the shocked face. Tommy Allen. Manda. Oh, this is nice. Tommy Allen through the middle nearly. And then he just gets absolutely spine busted to the ground. And he concedes the penalty. Story of Italian rugby in 3 parts. Okay, fuck it. I'm going to cut my hair right now. Nick's going to sit in his computer. Okay, Hastings pumps it back downfield. Because it is a penalty kick, they will get the line out as well. I'm skipping through the cutscenes a bit quicker as well, because I'm aware we are pretty pressed for time now. We'll see how we go. I've not really got a time limit as to when I should stop, but, you know, I don't want to take the piss. Okay, Hastings. Out to Ritchie. Oh, lovely reverse pass to Bradbury. To Bradbury Dairy Milk. And Italy have just decided to pick the ball up and turn it over, because why not? This is still such a close game. This could literally go either way. Oh. There's men out wide if he could pass it. Scotland turn it over, though. Oh, Italy could be in trouble here. Jamie Ritchie. Oh, my God. He's just been rainmakered. Uh-oh. Yeah, Italy are now going to be in trouble. That's not good. That is an issue. Oh, for crying out loud. So they are now man down. The left winger. I think it's called, is it Benotti? Bellini? Maybe? Adam Hastings will get the penalty kick. And he slots it. So Scotland are back in the lead. For the next 10 in-game minutes, they have a man advantage. The dream is still alive, but it's in intensive care at the moment with coronavirus. I'm sorry. The dream has caught coronavirus. Oh no. This is supposed to be the lockdown edition. How's it got in? Okay, well, it's only a 3-point lead. If Italy score a try, they can retake the lead. Retake the lead that they never had, so they can take the lead for the first time in the game. Oh, Blair Kinghorn trying to go on a Mazza again. But unfortunately, he was trying to go on a Mazza down the wing where they still have a winger on the pitch to defend. Oh, and Ali Price just spine busted his touch there. Nice work. This remains a close game. Short line out for Italy. Any time today would be nice. There we go. Thank you. He heard me. And Italy immediately into a maul that doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, I don't really know how to do mauls in this game. But, you know. Amanda, nice pass. Tommy Allen. Oh, nice pass. I think that's Negri. And, oh. Italy. That's like, dude, what are you doing? Is he trying to have a pop at the ref or something? It's like, fuck you, man. Well, 20 minutes to go. Still time for Italy. And they haven't. They've only conceded 3 points since losing their that player to the sin bin. That's the thing. That was a very coronavirus-inspired like handshake. There was like, ooh, oh, brief touch, no, social distancing. Okay. Again, whenever you want. There we go. We are getting into the territory now where the next score will probably be the decisive one. You know, again, not wanting to sound like an inane pundit, but, you know. Oh, Sam Johnson, my Scottish brother. Oh, my God, has just been annihilated. That was one of those, I don't know what to do now. Ow, I've just been destroyed. Oh, but Scotland, though, there's space here. Space up the middle. Oh, Adam Hastings. What a tackle from Esposito. Alexa, play Esposito again. He could be Italy's MVP at this rate. Oh, and a nice pass back the other way. Is Blair Kinghorn going to get a second try? Yes! Blair Kinghorn with a second try. And Italy really do have it all to do now. Yeah, why are you applauding that? Why are you applauding that with such glum faces? I hate to say this, but I think the dream may finally have died. The dream has actually died of coronavirus now. Kinghorn with 2 tries. He might be... Has anyone scored more than 1 try so far in this tournament? I don't think so. He'll be the first... He will lead the try-scoring chart by the end of the first round, anyway. And Italy are not going to get a bonus point at this rate. So, oh dear. And that's converted from the touchline. So, Adam Hastings is on a Mazza. So is Blair Kinghorn. And now they've got a player back. So, yeah, how do you feel, mate? Your high tackle has cost Italy the game. I mean, how do you feel? The room has been sanitised. It's in an intensive care ward. Okay. Well, 12 in-game minutes to go. And Italy and Scotland have been penalised for holding on. That's normally been Italy's area of penalisation. So what does Tommy Allen do here? If he kicks 3, okay, he's going for the corner. Italy going for that try. They want it. Could this be where the dream comes back from the dead? Is revived again? Does hope spring eternal in the city of Rome? It will spring eternal in a minute once this line-out's taken. It's going to take a while. There we and it's been stolen. Yeah, no, it's gone. It ain't happening. The number 8's dummying all over the place. Trying to run it from his own half and just like, no. Scotland trying to charge back up the field. Bearing in mind, if Italy do manage to score like a penalty or a drop goal or a try, they can... Oh, no, Italy, we've been through this. No, you're not... You're not supposed to do... That... Lewis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, the dream is perishing right in front of us. They just won't listen. Hey, Jason's here. Hello. Jake, why? Oh, Jake Pelledri there. Okay, even Lewis has given up hope. That's what you've done, Italy. You've destroyed all hope. Oh, but Italy win the line out, though. I don't think they're going to win the... They don't have time to win the game now, but they could at least still get a losing bonus point, maybe. Ish. You know, if we're being very optimistic here. Trying to pass out... Can't... No, it's not happening. James Carmody's here, and they've got another player injured. Oh, Tommy Allen's died. Oh, not another player, sorry. It was a Scottish player that got injured earlier. Hamish. I have just got a genius idea. Although, is that particularly fair? I don't know. I was going to say I would use dice to determine how long these injured players are out for. Chat, what do you think of that? But Scotland win in Rome. That second half sim binning was, you know, kind of all the difference in the end for Italy. So, by my maths, by the end of the first round, it'll be England leading on 4 points. Then Scotland, yes, because England beat Ireland by 14. So they lead on 4 points and on points difference. Then it'll be Scotland second on plus 10 points difference and 4 points. France third, plus 3 points difference, 4 points. Wales fourth, 1 point because they got the losing bonus. Italy fifth because they lost by 10. And then Ireland third last because they lost by 14. So, not a good start there. Wasn't very good. Oh, that's fair, James. Yeah, I mean, these are probably the best rugby games around at the moment. They're not perfect by any means. First fixture in the next round. What I'm going to do before then is just continue the slow nerfage of the England team. This game has 7s. Oh, that has changed your opinion. Yeah, it does have 7s on it. I think that's very cool. Okay. Right, so Squid. Wait, Italy aren't... Lewis, the dream's not alive, man. Stop it. It just isn't. Right. Let's go down here, and then what we'll do is... Oops. No. Okay, right. So, we'll just go back through, find some random players who... To kind of just reduce the OP-ness just a tiny bit. Ollie Thorley, he's not even a player. He's not even... Okay, it was Nick Grigg in the Scottish team. Oh, fullback Daly an 85. That's not a bad shout, you know. I'll probably do that. Yep, okay. So if we go up here, and then 92 rated Elliot Day. Yeah, that would have been optimistic on your part, I think, there, James. Very, very much thinking that. I think the only versions of Tuolangi are the OP ones, which is entirely fair enough. He is probably one of England's best players, so in that case, I don't. Yeah, more than fine with that. Now using Monster on the other hand. That was it, Chief. Yeah, yeah, they're very good. I'm assuming the top-rated version of Daly will be listed as just a fullback. But he is pretty much I think he's a fullback by trade. Well, yeah, he plays a lot of games at fullback for us. Whew. Oh, we got some props here. Okay, right. Let's see if we can find a little bit slightly less lower-rated version of Joe Marler. Marler is very good, but, you know. Hang on. I've got an idea. Sort by that. So we'll find players sort of in the similar bracket in terms of ratings. There's a lot of players rated 62. Dan 63. Dan 64. I don't think the Ireland team are licensed, no, but I have downloaded custom teams. That's a cool thing about this game. It takes the pairs approach where people can make custom versions of teams, so that's all good. Come on. Alright, let's start about here. Oh god, Richard Wigglesworth. Blimey Charlie. Blimey, I'm just not missing that player at all. I ain't missing you at all. I wish there was a way to sort by nationality. I wish there was a way to sort by nationality. Like, I really wish there was a way to sort by nationality. This would be so much easier. Jonathan Joseph, 79. That is underrated. Not having that. Alright, we're into the 80s now. Okay. Where it was acceptable in the 80s, you know. Those are random players I don't even know. Isn't this game a couple of years ago old? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like from 2015 now. A new version is coming out. It's due on the way. It was supposed to come out at the end of last year in time for the World Cup, but unfortunately that kind of didn't happen. So it's supposed to be coming out this year instead. You know, we'll see if that happens as well. Tom Curry at 81. That's a little bit. Ben Young's 81. That is, you know, Rugby World Cup games are a yikes. Yeah, they are. Ooh boy, not a fan of that. Okay, Mark Wilson at 81. That's fair as well. Right, Wilson on the bench at 90. Again, just a bit of a piss take. Alright, so as we're not wasting all the time in the world on just... right. Hines, Slade, and then we'll put Joseph on the bench, because that has been a real sub. So, okay, we've swapped in... Well, the only one we've depowered in the starting lineup is Daly. He's down to 85. So, 2011 wasn't brutal. Yeah, it was just sort of a bit broken. And they're still rated 89.2. Okay. I don't think there's any stopping this thing. They're just too OP. But that's fine. I keep saying, how unrealistic is it for a team that did make the Rugby World Cup final about 6 months ago? So, they will be up against France in the first match of round 2. 2 winners from the first round. This is going to be a big one. It's going to be humongous. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get into it. And most importantly, skip the cutscenes. Right, and we'll skip the England team as well. Well, there it is. There's the France team. You saw it in the first game. Misfit World Cup stream. We'll see. We'll see. We traditionally do it on Pro Evo 6. Me and Lewis like to do it. It's just our thing we do as mates. But I have PES 2009. Or a more recent one. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, we are underway. England v France at Twickenham. Le Crunch boy. And Tuolang is away. And Tuolang is away. And he's got Watson on his outside. Why have you not passed to Watson? Oh my God, why have you not done that? How is the ball not in touch either? Let's just spat out the side of the ruck to avoid going into touch. And it might work. Oh my God, the passing everywhere. Itoji. England straight away on the attack. Tuolangi now playing scrum half to Owen Farrell in the midfield, who just gets just obliterated. Young's nice pass to Tom Curry, charging up the field. He's got Tuolangi on his left. Does he see him? Does he need him? Why did he pass? My God. What's going on? Can England get their revenge on France for the match, bro? Oh my God. Carl Sinclair, you absolute donkey. Never mind, I'm not stressing. And I don't know why he's offering to, like, sustain to one of the French players, like, 1v1 me, bro. What is that? Is he trying to do the John Cena? You can't see me.
Crouch.
It's like,
Blind.
you can't see me. And the ref's like, yeah, yes, I can. You're massive.
Set.
Okay, so France scrum in the corner. Is this just a French pattern in this game? They just start slow. Because remember, in the first half against Wales, they were atrocious. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. Did that just bounce off the post? And then the left wing has just sliced it. Ratez has just sliced it. It's like, yeah, I mean, it was all right. No, were you not supposed to kick that further? No, shut up. Have this. Okay. I think with the line out just outside the French 22. See what they can do here. And down to Youngs, and then down to Ford, and then long across to Farrell, and then long across to Watson, and then long across to Tuolangi, charging for the corner. Oh, and he's tackled into touch. That was a good tackle from, was that Boutier? Interesting, James. I did not know that with the FIFAs. So what FIFA do you use for the Misfit World Cup? France with the line out in the corner. And England have stolen it. This is a big opportunity. What? Ben, what's he? Ben! So Ben Youngs, not my favourite player IRL. Ben, we've talked about this. We really have. France refused to let this England rating stop them. Well, so they should. I don't want this to be a dominant England win. I do. I don't, you know, I want it to be fair and competitive. I want England to win. I want England to turn it over. Oh, and France could be in big trouble here. One more pass, and it's Johnny May in the corner. Yes. Yeah, yeah, great try in the corner. Yeah, that was an awesome try. Johnny May in the corner. England take the lead after a lot of flappery. A lot of faffing around, but Johnny May on the scoreboard. That's the depowered Johnny May as well, so he can still... he's still good. Farrell, the conversion out wide. Very nice. Smooth like butter. And England in the lead. Very nice. More cutscene skipping. 10, 11, 12 and 13. Interesting. What sort of teams are in your Misfit World Cups then? If you do them on FIFA. And, oh, France regathered the restart for themselves. Thanks to Gregory Aldrit. And nice pass. Oh, Fiku straight up the middle. France looking to respond. Ratez. Good tackle there. I think that's from Daly. France coming right back. They've woken up. Do they just only start playing once they give their opponent a 7-point head start? So that's kind of what happened against Wales. Okay. That's interesting, James. France still piling on the pressure. Penalty advantage for England, though. Oh, it was a forward pass. That is a shame. France are building some momentum there. England survive the early blue storm. Oh, that's marginal as well.
Blind.
See, I can be impartial. Shush. That's what Wales do against England. Only play well when coming from behind. Nah. Well, France might win the scrum. France have won the scrum. So the pressure is straight back on. Untimac. Oh, what a pass. Vakatawa out wide to Teddy Thomas. That is worthy of a try. I mean, that's a deserved try. That was just too good. So Teddy Thomas hit straight back. I mean, England, what are you doing, lads? What are you doing? Anthony Watson just sort of looking to the sky for salvation. Looking to the heavens, wondering what happened there. They lost their own scrum. And then Romain Untitled. Some beautiful passes. I mean, there was some lovely play in there. So, just like with Wales, France only start playing when they concede that first try. So, England, be worried. And Untitled is happy with that. So he should be. It was a good kick. So, 9 minutes to go till half-time in-game. It's all level. And England reclaim that. Nice take from Maro Itoje.
Not releasing.
And they've immediately been penned for holding on. This is good. Okay. 64 team straight knockout. Jesus. So you did the Misfit FA Cup, basically. So, Untitled. Kick long for touch. And that is a pretty good touch finder. That is pretty good. So the pressure straight back on England again. And at the moment, they can't really stand the heat. But they don't have the option to get out of the kitchen. Okay. Well, France win that line out. Fiku. Oh my god, Fiku. Hand off and then an offload. Dupont to Vakatawa, who's just charging straight up the middle. Vakatawa is making a mockery of the England defence right now.
Release.
France with the long pass. Is this try number 2? Watson, what? Watson, my guy. You just allowed a man to walk past you. I'm calling match fixing. Someone at the RFU needs to investigate Anthony Watson's bank account. And I'm not salty. I mean, that was just pathetic. He just sort of went, oh, he's running fast. Look at this. Look at this. Oh. Did I ever play NFL Street? No, I had meant to, though. Hello, Fifi175. Yes. So France have turned it around quite a bit. On the stroke of half-time, they were going in the lead. Do we have a genuine France fan in chat? Watson was just performing social distancing. Not now, Watson. Guy with number 14 can go to the bin. Jason's trying to time out Anthony Watson. So, half-time. That's interesting first half. Interesting. It's been exciting. England dominated the first 20 and then France were like, are we playing rugby? Oh, we should score some tries. Scores tries. So, it'll be interesting going into the second here. Boop. Okay, that's interesting. I still need to order Madden 18. Oh, hello, Johnny May. Out of nowhere. Oh. There's been quite a few times where there's been players, one more pass has been needed to score. And, oh my God, this could be it. Oh, Underhill nearly made it. I'm coming out strong at the start of the second half. They really needed it. They've been given the hairdryer treatment at half-time. One more pass. This will be a try. Anthony Watson redeems himself. So there you go. So he cost us 7 points at the end of the first half. And now he's made it up. He's redeemed his balance. I make it sound like he took out an overdraft or something. Now he's back in positive credit. And there you go. I mean, literally, I could have caught the ball and finished that. He was in so much space. But let's not take it away from him. Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. I need NFL Street in my life right now. Well, guess what, lads? It's back level again. It's been a ridiculous game so far. That whole rumour of England being OP has been made a mockery of so far. Still with social distance. Yeah, he was miles away from anyone. You see, Watson does not want to get coronavirus. You know, it's a central part of his game. Meanwhile, France have reclaimed their own kickoff. And I also... Aha! Just trying to work out where it sits centralised on the camera. There we go. And England turn it over. Ben, what are you doing?
Not releasing.
Ben, this is all your fault. I don't like Ben Youngs. At least this game's realistic. I'm also a bit baffled as to why France didn't go for a penalty kick there. But they've gone to the corner. Chance for another try here. This can end up with both teams scoring 4 try bonus points here. Hashtag it's Ben's fault. Yeah, can we just get that trending in chat now? Hashtag it's Ben's fault. Benjamin. Oh, but England have stolen the line out. Well, that kind of makes up for Ben's blunder.
Release.
Right, Beanie, what are you doing? Benny, what are you doing? He's not. Hashtag it's Ben's fault. Ben, what are you doing? Okay, no, he's not done anything wrong there. We're fine. We're fine. Has Ben fudged up? Has Ben screwed up in the last 5 minutes? The Ben screw-up counter. Haircut successfully done. Nice. What do you do? Just shave it off? Oh, Tuolangi's off. Oh. Just missing one extra pass. Oh, nice pass. That was good. Ford kicks it long. It's a foot race between Watson and Boutier. Bounces friendly. Oh, that was so close. Oh, if it had stayed a little bit further back. No, don't worry, James. It's nice to hear you talking about good and bad. It's very entertaining. The ramblings.
Bind. Set.
Oh, that is interesting. It's a scrum back from where it was kicked. So, this will be back basically in centre field. Okay. Oh, and England with a massive shove there. England are going to win this scrum. Nice. Okay. Watson. Back inside to Tuolangi. Offloads to Courtney Laws. 18 minutes to go in game, and it's still all level. Remember, France won the real game 24-17. And it was way more one-sided because France was so good that day, and we were rubbish. Jordan Ford kicks it long. It's going to be retrieved by Boutier. Who Boutiers it back to Elliot Daly. And England get the advantage for offside because France players were all over the place.
Release.
They were literally stood behind the England player that took the ball. Has the advantage already been lost? I'm a bit confused. Might have done. Oh, trying to break out. Okay, yep, there's the penalty. It's Gregory Aldrit. Also, the third game has a ton of match types the 1 and 2 doesn't have. Nice. Sounds good. Oh, keep an eye on it. I need to make it. England's back row might still be a bit OP. Potentially, yeah, they're all rated like over 90. So, into the final 10 minutes in game. Who's going to find a winner here? Remember, if this is a draw, then neither of them can win the Grand Slam. You have to win all of your games. None of this just going unbeaten and drawing games crap. You must win all of it. England, what are you doing? England, what are you doing? England, what are you doing? It's nearly genius. I feel like England's attack in this game has been so close to genius. And then just isn't. And, oh God, France are going to get the turn over. Yep. Now France is going to have a chance to win it. And they've just hoofed it downfield. Okay, genius. Elliot Daly's let it bounce. I don't know why he's doing that. Oh, nice reverse pass under pressure. I'm doing a bit of a hecking concern, though. Oh, hang on, though. Elliot Daly with some room down the touchline. Oh, stepping inside. Oh, my God. Oh, Elliot Daly. Elliot Daly from in another postcode. What was that? Oh, that was ridiculous. One of the greatest tries Twickenham has ever seen. He's just completely done Boutier. Boutier's been done again. He's been stitched up like an absolute kipper for the second game in a row. Addley Park's just ruined him in the first game. And then Elliot Daly just breaks off the right, just steps inside. Oh my God. That was unbelievable. And that was the depowered Elliot Daly I put in. He was originally rated 92. That one's 85. Jason has just clipped it. Oh, it's all happening. And so, with the conversion to come, there's not much. There will be time for a restart, I think. Yes, there will be time for a restart. Farrell. Oh, no, there won't. The game has decided there is no time for a restart. So France won their first game with a last-minute try and have now lost their second to a last-minute try. Elliot Daly, have my children. You're not even the real version of Elliot Daly, but, you know, even the real Elliot Daly, he can have my children. And England have won 2 from 2. What a way to win the game. The French are devastated. So they should be. What a try to lose by. Bloody hell. Woo. Okay. Well, tries from May, Watson and Daly. Counter tries from Ratez and Tomar. I mean, I always feel like the Daly try should be worth 2. It was that good. 11 out of 10 clipped. Alright, I'm ahead out. That's basically what Elliot Daly said. Alright, I'm ahead out. Okay, 21-14 final score. That moves England to 8 points. But France did only lose by 7, so that gives them a bonus point. They all move to 5 points. So, next up is, speaking of bonus points, Wales will probably be looking for one, because they're playing Italy. You know, I don't want to judge here, but I do have a feeling. I've just got a little bit of a feeling here that tonight's not going to be a good night for Italy. I just suspect that, you know. AJ, did I explain the new rules to Jason? Oh, yeah, Jason. I'll probably tag you and Vic in a post about this. Revive the dream. And it's in Cardiff as well. Oh, no. But hopefully, we might get a chance to have Alexa play Esposito again, though. So there's the Wales team, same as the first game. And there's the Italy team, same as the first game. I might change up some of the starting lineups in between rounds 2 and 3, which will be after this round. And then after 3 and 4... Yeah, that'll work. You're doing household chores with your semi. Intriguing. Yeah, Jason, I'll probably tag a post for you. Yeah. I'll DM them to you and Vic. And by the way, Wales have kind of blundered their first bit of possession. No, I appreciate all of it, James. It's like what you were saying about the Madden games. I really wanted to pick the right one. And, Wales, there is a slight issue. I'm starting to think there's a slight issue with your defence. That's now your 3rd yellow card in 2 games. That's 2 games, 3 yellow cards for high tackles. Oops. So, not a great start for Wales at home. They turned over the ball, got a player sin bin, and they're down 3-0 inside 5 minutes. Lewis, what do you have to say to your mans? I mean, what have you got to say? He's just probably in the crowd at the moment, just like lobbing things on the pitch at them. Yeah, I'm assuming games from around that time will be dirt cheap now anyway. So, Wales down to 14, down on the scoreboard, and they've knocked on. Have they? Yep, they've knocked on again. It's not good. Lewis, do you want to have a word with your mans? I think he's going to storm the dressing room at half-time. That's another captain, Alan Wynne-Jones. Back of Mild here, hello. You join us just as Wales are choking, pretty much. Again. I mean, they did choke the last game. Hashtag get your mans. Lewis, come get your mans. And they're being bullied at the scrum. What is going on? When Lewis said the dream's alive, this is not what he wanted. Oh, but Italy have now conceded a penalty of their own for a forward pass. So this will probably be a scrum to Wales. So hopefully Wales can just get the ball. They've touched the ball twice and batted it forward both times.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
We are on fire. Your defence is... Oh my God. The Wales scrum with Dan Bigger at hooker. Okay. All right. Addley Park's the tube station, making yards up the middle. And they've conceded a penalty. The tube station has conceded a penalty. This is not going well. Lewis, your mans are rattled, and I don't really know why. They are very rattled. Okay, out it goes. There's still only 3 points in it, in fairness. There's a block on the line. Oh, well, at least they're back up to 15 now, Wales. Ken Owens, the sheriff, is back on. So the ref sin bin the sheriff, but he did not sin bin the deputy. Good line out from Italy. 20-minute delays. Where? Just in general, just in life. Oh my God, Italy. Oh my God. Italy. Oh, Italy chip it to the corner. Oh. Oh my God. So that's now 4 yellow cards in 2 games. Italy are barely having to even do anything. And they're losing the game. And things are getting better for me because I'm getting brought a tea. Can we get some Daddy's the real MVP in chat, by the way? He keeps bringing me tea on stream. This is top daddery there. Is that a word? It is now. Anyway, Wales need something. Because at the moment, they are charting the bit. Lewis is furious. Lewis is absolutely fuming. So they're now 6-0 down. At home, by the way. This is at home for Wales. This is in Cardiff. You get a yellow. You get a, everyone gets a yellow. Hey, hashtag Daddy's MVP. Oh, Wales now on the counter-attack. Oh, and Justin Tipperick's in space on the left. Oh, nice tackle from the Italians to put him into touch. Just waiting for your dad to actually be on stream. It'll happen one day. I want to get him on a train simulator stream. That'll be something we'll have to do. He's home from work quite a bit now. So, we'll see. And there is a Western in Train Sim World. It's his favourite loco of all time. We'll see about that. Anyway, Tipperick out to Wainwright, out to Nick Tompkins, who's the de facto right winger. And he's, just tackled by Minozzi and turned over. Italy holding out well. Pro Street memes never die. Oh, but Italy, Wales got it back. Now Alwyn Jones through to Dan Bigger, and he's going to score. You knew it was going to happen. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Italy being good for the first 20 minutes, and then it all just falls apart. Like a sort of soggy blancmange. But Wales finally get their shit together. And it's Dan Bigger straight up the middle. He's probably yelling at the ref while he's doing it. Look at that. Oh, lovely pass, though, from Alwyn Jones. And he even throws in a dummy. That was very nice. That was a quick turnover as well. That probably what caught out Italy. They're in disarray. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Salty Dog UK. That's much appreciated. There's a new railway station in Worcester called Worcestershire Parkway. Why are all new railway stations in the UK have to be called something Parkway? Falls apart and become normal. Yeah. The first 20 minutes of not being Italy are now over. Dan, it's going to get worse because the Wales are now back up to 15. George North is back on the field. Although how long that's going to last for, I have no idea. I'm going to be honest, Wales, 4 yellow cards in 2 games. It's not been great so far, if I'm honest. Davis. Oh, nice pass, though. George North back on the field. Trying to make redemption. Oh, lovely pass back in field to Wainwright. Is anyone going to catch him? No one's going to catch him. Oh, my Lord. Wales have just absolutely decided... Oh, dear. I mean, Italy have just... Italy, you were leading the first 25 minutes, and you've just blown it completely. Sorry, it wasn't Wainwright at all. It was Ross Moriarty. Lovely passing field from George North. And, well, Esposito. This is so sad. Alexa, play Esposito. Italy. Oh, God. In fairness, that was a little bit similar to a try that Wales scored IRL against England a few weeks back at Twickenham, with Justin Tipperick, a back rower, scoring under the post. That was wild. I was watching that with Lewis, actually. First time we've ever watched an England-Wales game for the first time in like 8 years. It's a test of our friendship, it really is. And we were just playing a game, I think it was a Pro Evo at half-time, and we switched back on and we were like, oh, Wales has scored a try. Oh. Man, don't talk to me about Twickenham. What about Twickenham? Home of English rugby. Bristol Parkway was opened in 1972. Oh, was it? Okay. I know there's one that's like, I think there's one that's called Hadnam Antane Parkway. It just seems to be the thing. If you build a new station in the UK now, you have to call it something Parkway. Esposito suddenly regathering the ball there. Come on, Italy. Break out of the shackles of just being the chokers. Oh my God, what a pass from Tommy Allen. But it only led to his prop being obliterated. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry to hear that, Nick. Oh, what a pass. Italy doing some bits. Oh, that's a nice pass. Oh, that's an even nicer pass. Carlo Canna in the corner. Italy on the board. How is it that Wales v Italy is on to be the best game of the tournament so far? How has that happened? I mean, most of the games have been bangers so far. That's all right, James. I've got the hint that they're very good games. I will check them out. I'm also, for some reason, I'm actually regretting not picking up Rogue Warrior the other day. You just hyped up so much. But Carlo Canna with the try in the corner. Italy straight back in the contest. How is this? How is anything? And he's got the conversion from basically in the car park. Look at that. This is what game? What game? Suddenly, I mean, at half time, it's all going on. And Lewis, how do you feel? Thoughts about your team? WRC 2 Extreme when? Good question. I didn't even know. When was that released? And it's only half time as well. Very true. Which just gives me time to remind you that if you haven't followed already, if you are new around here and you're enjoying it, I'll be streaming at least 3 times a week, hopefully. Especially in the quarantine, we're in at the moment. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing, I'm a variety streamer. I play all sorts. Sports games, racing games, simulators and stuff. And Wales looking for another try. Oh my God, Tipperick just blasts through the final defender. Gives the scoring pass to Josh Adams. And Wales extend their lead again. God, this has been a game. I mean, it has been a game, AJ. It's literally been a game of rugby. What are you saying? Well, that break from Justin Tipperick. I mean, Wales are ahead, so there is that. Yeah. Tompkins, Tipperick. Look at this. He just bodies. Was that Esposito? I have a horrible feeling that was Esposito. Alexa, play Esposito. This has not gone well. It's been downhill since he scored that try in the first round. Bigger with the tree was found the COVID. I think the COVID-19 vaccine has now been bought up by American pharmaceutical companies. So Wales back out to 21-13. Wales definitely on to be the first team to score a try bonus point in this tournament. Rogue Warrior is the worst game I've ever played in my life. Hence why I'm curious to play it. It's a bold claim you make there. Davies, Dan Biggards got annihilated in the tackle and coughed up the ball. Italy now with a chance to hit back. Those only penalty kicks mean that even though Italy are behind on the try count, they are staying in touch. Oh, oops. Poor number 3, he ran through and he was like, I don't want to do. Oh, and he got confused. Still space on the left though. Through the hands, go on. Oh, referee. No, that was a poor advantage. Italy were about to score there by the look of it. You could have given them at least one more phase. Or maybe one of those passes was forward. That's why. That's probably why he did it. Sorry, ref. Respect the referees and all that. Then again, I've never played Ride's Hell or Sonic 06. Sonic 06 is probably the worst game I've ever played. It were diabolical. Italy, though. Who's the... And Wales turn it over. And, oh my God, Gareth Davies just got his clearance kick away. Yeah, no need for timeouts, Jason. Italy taking a timeout here. Jason! Okay. Mauling, and it's kind of going backwards. It's kind of a story of Italy's entire game, really. And nice passing back and forth. Kind of sort of zigzag line there, and has someone... So someone's died. The captain has died. All right, if Nick got warned for saying wanker in chat, probably you should, that will apply to most other people as well. So, James, you too. I thought one of the billboards up in the stadium said "close to reality."
Bind.
Okay, 23 minutes to go. And Italy need the next try, it's safe to say. I don't think that's particularly controversial. Oh my god. And now their scrum's being minced by Wales. This is just not good. I have a feeling Wales may be, you know, probably more likely they score the try bonus point than Italy score the next try. Oh, especially with I mean, Alan Wynne-Jones just galloping for acres of space. And oh my word. Wales are just flexing on Italy now. That's the bonus point try. Second one for Dan Bigger. The Italians just like, oh. Do you remember that time when we were in this game? It was a nice time, wasn't it? It feels so long ago. Basically, all those Italy players under the post just like, hello, darkness, my old friend. I've talked to come to talk with you again. D. Biggs with his second try. Wales are being the Bucks. Being like, oh, we might lose this. No, we're not. Get wrecked. Jason. Right, so that is the first try bonus point in the tournament for Wales. Well done. You are playing Italy, but, you know, Scotland didn't get a try bonus. They scored, what, 3? No, not 3. 2 tries. Yeah. So there you go. And, well, Tommy Allen, I mean, what can you say to your players at this point? Well, what can you say? Lewis, what do you have to say about the dream that is so dead at this point that it is actually in a tomb? Oh, God. Oh, Addley Park was feeling another solo try up the middle. He was feeling another Mazza. Oh my God, what was that pass? George North out on the outside. We can find a player in field. Oh, good tackle from Minozzi, though. Next clip against Italy will be called Pasta La Vista. Oh, and Wales can see the penalty there. It's a bit silly. James, that's a good question, actually. People ask that a fair bit. That is not a silly question at all. If the team scores the bonus point for tries, but loses by the amount to get the losing bonus point, they do get both bonus points. They're mutually exclusive. They're not like if you get one bonus point, you can't get the well. If you win by 4 tries, then obviously you can't then get the losing bonus. You know what I mean? Died. Oh, the dream did not follow quarantine. Oh my God, it could get worse. It could get worse. Josh Adams on the... Oh my God. Josh Adams has just been beheaded by Matteo Minozzi, who's now threatening to 1v1. He's now doing the John Cena thing. Lewis, with a potentially right to be aggrieved there. Lewis already had... Wales already had 2... Why are you kicking the goal? They're already dead. Maybe that's why he's kicking the goal. He's not... He doesn't want to... He's like, look, we've already got the try bonus point. I don't want to flex on them too much. Except he is by kicking from, like, the car park. 31-13. It is now a... Oh, what's that word for when... is it a palindrome? Where a word is, like... It's the same even if you reverse it. So, like... I'm trying to think of an example. My name is not far... Like, my name isn't far off a palindrome. Madam is a palindrome, for example, because if you flip it the other way, it's still Madam. You see what I mean? So now the scoreline's a nice palindrome. And Wales still have the ball. So, I mean, this is getting bad for Italy now. They had their good first 20 minutes, and then it just fell apart. Remember how good the first half was? You remember those days? Oh, no. Oh! But they can still try and murder Alan Wynne-Jones. Oh, my God. Are Wales going to finish with another try? The Sheriff. Oh, Josh Adams. They're going to finish with another try. 5 of them. And... Wales, what are you doing? Wales, what are you doing? They've just flexed. They've just absolutely flexed on Italy at the end there. Josh Adams was in with a score, and then he just passed to someone else who then went, no, you score. No, you score. No, honestly, you score. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this. Josh Adams should have just scored. He passed it back to Addley Park. No, I don't want to score. No, I insist. You score. Okay. That's just flexing on Italy there. Poor Italy. They have just got utterly shafted in the second half. Let's do a quick bit of maths. Okay, 38, 14, 24, 34. 24 unanswered points in the second half. Italy have just collapsed. And, yeah, that's the first try bonus point at the tournament for Wales. So they go to 6 points now, because they got a losing bonus in their first game. So they'll get 5 from this one. They're now on 6. That's very handy. And Italy are on 0. It's not looking good for them, to be, if I'm honest. If I'm really honest, it's not looking good for them. I will be completely honest with you. That is, I mean, that's painful. Lewis, what do you have to say about the dream? Then again, you boys did turn it round. -1, that's 3. Quick maths. Pasta la vista. No. No. Right, I'm just quickly going to edit the Ireland, just kind of tweak the Ireland starting lineup because I realised they don't actually have Jordan Lama starting at fullback, who's one of their best players. So, where's Lama? Lama, there you are. Tyburn. You can put him in there. There we go. Geordie Murphy. It's Carney even in the Irish squad at the moment. Who's in the centres at the moment? Henshaw and Aki. Okay, that's fine. Wings, the Wangs. There's not many Wangs in the squad, I'll be honest with you. Oh, Andrew Conway. Yep, there we go. That looks... Yep, that's about fine. The version of Johnny Sexton is only 88 rated. Bizarre. What about their tactics? Someone made an out-of-context Jose Mourinho account on Instagram. This doesn't surprise me, to be honest. Right. We've just tweaked the Scotland lineup. No, we've just tweaked the Ireland lineup. We're now going to tweak the Scotland lineup. Alan Dell, McAnally, WP Nell, Watson, Ritchie and Strauss, Price, Hastings, Kinghorn, Johnson, Grieg. They have got Finn Russell on the bench. That is the thing. Guigan. They got the other centres. Peter Horn. They got Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones. Who's one of my favourite players. Fuck it. I'm giving Scotland a lifeline. They're bringing back Hugh Jones, who's 86 rated in this game. In this version of the team, anyway. Right, Grigg, you can go on the bench. Oh, actually, McGuigan can cover the centres. And Russell and Pugos. So there we go, that's fine. Yep. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. So, yes. It's be interesting. Okay, so Ireland still rated 84.3. Scotland 82.4. This could be a close game. Just like IRL, it was pretty close. And had it not been for a spectacular bomb from Hogg, when he literally just had to pick the ball out, just catch the ball and put it down, he didn't do that. That run down the touchline after Porto scored in the last minute is a bit Man United. From Jose Mourinho. I love the meme that's been going around at the moment where it's like... it's the one of him with his assistant manager at Spurs. They just sit down like laughing like, yeah. Wait, what? Ref! God. They just start sprinting over to the assistant ref. Right, quick, skip the cutscene, skip the cutscene. Okay, you've just seen the team, so you don't need to see them again. There's Johnny Sex, one ball. This will be the final game of round 2. And Ireland gathered straight from the kickoff. That only happened in January. Blimey. Oh my god, Ireland straight up the middle. Oh my god, their first attack. It's just devastating the Scottish defence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god. And now Scotland have beheaded an Irish player. That's not a good start. Scotland going for the Wales strategy there. Of a slow read, terrible start. Well, Johnny goes for the early point. This is starting basically like the last game. And nice kick as well. Very good. So, just doing the table here. Neither of these teams can... Oh, no, they could. Okay. I now have a headache. Did you cut a bit too close with your with the razor when you did your haircut? Hastings, and then it comes down with snow on it.
Release.
Oh, I think Scotland might have turned this. They have. Oh, Scotland. That's Sam Johnson. Oh, look at this. Surely not a third for Blair Kinghorn. Oh, my God. Ireland have actually just beheaded a man there. They have actually just beheaded a man. Now, in IRL, that would be a penalty try, because that 100% would have been a try if he not just rainmakered him. But, interesting. Adam Hastings taking the kick. Taking the 3. He'll level up. So both sides now have charted. They've allowed early possessions and then given away high tackle penalties. So there we go. 3-all. Clothesline by both sides already. Race car is race car backwards. Yeah, there you go. There's a palindrome. Oh my god. You reckon you'd make a great mod? We'll see about that. Nice pass. Ireland. Oh, back on the inside. Ireland are through. They're wearing weird white shirts with white numbers on, so I can't tell who's got the ball. That's going to be an issue. Huge Owens trying to go up the middle. Oh, out to Sam Johnson, my Scottish brother. Out to the right wing, Sean Maitland. Has been obliterated by Lama. Good tackle. Scotland still got the ball though. So Scotland making yards here. Oh, Adam Hastings trying to go up the middle, and that didn't work. Didn't work for anyone involved really. Nice pass. Oh, just making slow New Scotland yard. And Ireland turn it over. So there you go. And it's been booted downfield. Hogg back in his own 22. They're trying to play it wide. Oh my god, is that... No, that's Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones. Oh my god. And he just absolutely ratted off the tackle. Scotland are playing with some verve here. After that mediocre start. Oh, Hugh Jones. He's getting involved a lot at the moment. Andy Price up to Blair Kinghorn, who for once doesn't want to do a Mazza because there was nothing in front of him. This could be a Mazza though. That Adam Hastings up the middle. Oh, he can't pass it. It's going to be a turnover as well, I think. No, it's not. Scotland still have the ball. They're doing well with this attack. Q, they get turned over or just drop the ball. What now? What now? Oh, the pass was a little bit too early. Didn't commit the defender. Scotland still have the ball though. And they're still making yards. Oh my god. Well, they were. Well, they were until Sam Johnson just got obliterated there. He got absolutely decimated. Nice passing. Oh, this is all a bit sort of nadgery now. And now they've been turned over. This is a great banter. Ireland now feeling a counter-attack? No. Even if they were, Sean Maitland shut that one down. Well, now they will. Is this the Stock Cube? I assume it's the Stock Cube that's made the break. David Stockdale. Activate the cube. Oh, they have activated the cube. Oh, they're going to get a try here. Scotland in disarray on the right wing side. And Ireland are going to counter-attack all the way down and get the first try of the game. Blimey and indeed Charlie. I don't know who Charlie is, but he's just said blimey. See you later, Jason. Tide Furlong, the prop. Jogged down the pit. And there's David. There's the Stock Cube next to him. That was a good run there. Is there a team more OP in any game than Inter in Pairs 6? That's a good question. Doesn't the Inter team at that time have Adriano in it? Who's just a cheat code. Oh, what a kick from Sexton as well. They're now up. Hui big. What does Hui big stand for? Come on, you big Irish gits or something. Bloody Irish greens. I don't know. So Scotland, I mean, they've played most of the rugby in the first half and they're trailing. So that's not gone well. Oh my god, and they could be trailing by more. Ireland breaking out again. You'll do fucking Norton. I'm getting all Conor McGregor on Scotland now. Oh, nice pass out left. Is that the Stock Cube? There he is. I think that's Sexton, actually. One down the left. Oh, come on, you boys in green. There we go. I thought that was just him posting a message. Just being like, yeah, come on, you boys in green. Oh, yeah, it's that acronym I was just asking about. Uh-oh. Scotland trying to counter. Oh, the winger's just not... Oh, hello. Suddenly up the middle. Jamie Ritchie. My Scottish brother Sam Johnson. And they're going to avoid the turnover as well, so they're still going to have the ball. Scotland can score right on half-time. This keeps this game very interesting.
Not releasing.
And they'll be penalised for not releasing. So bang goes that idea. Just completely out the window. And what are Ireland going to do with this possession? I'm fairly certain they're just going to boot it to touch. Because they just want to go to half-time and have their oranges and snacks. Yeah, there we go. We're going in for half-time. Ireland leading 10 points to 3. Kind of fairly close to Adriano, Luis Figo, Ibrahimovic and Hernan Cresp. Oh my god, that's just prawn. Hey, Nay's here. He's only 2 hours late. I like to imagine Nay, if he's off work now, he's just made a sort of like pillow fort in his room. And inside it, all there is his computer and like keyboard and musical instruments. And he's going to produce like the greatest epic synthwave album we have ever seen. Yeah, James, get Discord. We want you in the server, man. It's not been a good tournament so far for Hamish, has it? That's the second time in as many games he's got into. Oh, it's just you hate to see it. You hate to see a broken Hamish. Watson is made of glass. He really is. Even contest at the scrum. Well, it was. It was an even contest at the scrum, and then Ireland were like, no, it's not. All scrums are made equal. Some are more equal than others. And now Ireland are away. This is who's this? Who's on the right wing? I can't remember. Is it Conway? Saw a coach belonging to a Hamish. I know it's Hamish, by the way. I just heard Brown Man from Achievement Hunter call someone Hamish once. I just think it's funny. That just sounds a bit like hamster. Bang it down. When you're just bored, you're like, no, do you know what? I haven't got any other ideas. Fuck it. That was offside, wasn't it? Well, it doesn't matter. Scotland is playing up. What is even happening? This is now officially turned into an ex-hamster. No, Nick. God. Some of the animations are glitching out a bit. This game's just been a bit of a mess so far. Oh, what a step, though. What was that? And then he's just booted it in the air. Oh, but if an Ireland player can catch this, he does. What a try! What's a try out of absolutely nothing? How have Ireland just shithoused a try that's that good? That was such a good try. Josh Van der Fleer scores it in the end. That was Conway, I think, breaking away. Beautiful step out of 2 tackles. Chips it up in the air. Van der Fleer jumps above everyone. Scores. Lovely. And no, I think it's a long way back for Scotland now. Very long way back. And it's just been made slightly longer. Nah. Tries have been at a premium in this game, but Ireland have been Scotland levels of beating that. Yeah, we're getting to that level. Ireland playing total rugby, not total football. Well, there's still 25 minutes in game to go. As Lewis was saying, the dream is alive. I mean, it's in intensive care at the moment, but you know, it is alive. Uh-oh. And it's back to Sean Maitland. Pass it off to Sam Johnson. Now to Adam Hastings. And oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Things have just got worse. Although they could have now got better. Because the actual best fly half in Scotland is coming on the pitch. He's not starting, by the way, because in the real Six Nations, he had a falling out with the Scottish coach and went home. So now he's back in the squad, not starting. But now Adam Hastings has died and he's on the field. So he snapped his ACL. Well, that's the... Did I mention in chat that I was going to speculate on using dice to decide if someone gets injured in a game, like Hamish and now Adam Hastings, if I roll a dice to decide how many weeks they're out for? Given that a regular Six Nations is about 7 or 8 weeks long. Oh, by the way, Scotland. Out of nowhere, Scotland. Blair Kinghorn nearly on another Mazza. Scotland have woken up here. Now they've got their actual best fly half on the pitch. But is that something you'd like to do? Or is that just more faff? Should we just get on with the games? Oh, Finn Russell. Look at that! Finn Russell, all of a sudden, is making the difference. Lovely pass. Go on, Maitland. Oh my God, Maitland's going to get rinsed for pace in the corner. Suddenly, Scotland with 20 minutes to go, they've woken up. It's about time. Oh, what a pass. That's disgusting. And Scotland are back in this. My Scottish brother scores in the corner. That is Sam Johnson. What a lovely try. Maitland here, and then who was it who picked it up? And then just Johnny Gray, and then just flicked it around behind his back. Some outrageous skills. I wish rugby was a lot more violent. Have you actually watched real rugby? It is more than violent enough as it is. This ain't ice hockey where they're all covered in like padding and helmets. Anyway, Finn Russell gets the conversion. It's now just a 7-point ball game with 12 minutes to go. Where you can punch a man in the face and get away with it. No. I don't. If you want to see someone get punched in the face and get away with it, just watch UFC. Oh, just... The Irish, you're not supposed to listen to Nick's advice there. Boniaki giving away the penalty there. Well, Finn Russell with the ball. Pumps it up in the air. Down it goes. And that Irish player's miffed for some reason. Don't quite know why, except possibly for the fact that his team are potentially about to choke away a win that looked in the bag 15 minutes into the second half. You know, except for that. Scotland win the line out. 7 minutes to make something happen here, and Sean Maitland's away again. He can pass inside though. Oh, couldn't get the pass away. Very, lads, I think Scotland are having a bit of an injury crisis. This is not good. He's now pulled his hamstring. He's not going well. It really isn't.
Bind. Set.
Well, Scotland still potentially
Release.
with the chance to score a try and draw the game, which would be 2 points for each, 2 points for each team. Oh, Finn Russell though. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is the stage set for a Blair Kinghorn? No, it's not quite Blair Kinghorn time yet. Is it time though? Oh, he was there. He was open. Scotland unbelievably can still draw this game. Sam Johnson. Clock's gone red, so next stoppage will end the game. Oh, nice passing. Nice passing back the other way. Finn Russell gets mulched though.
Release.
Desperately trying to get a turnover. Oh. This is so intense. There's not even a draw. Oh my God. And the Ali Price has got obliterated. Ali. Oh, for fuck's sake. And Ireland get the turnover. That's so important. And it's bounced. It's bounced dead. He passed the ball at his own post and it bounced dead. But that's the end of the game anyway. Ireland luckily got away with that one. They nearly fucked up the end of that game. I tell you what though, Scotland still get a losing bonus because they only lost by 7. So that's pretty good. You know, that's alright. 10, 17. That's very close to real life actually. Scotland on 5, Ireland on 4. Here we go. So, after the second round, we've got England on 8. We will have Wales second on 6. France and Scotland tied for third on points difference. So France will be on -4. Scotland will be on +3. So Scotland are third. France 4th, -3. 5th, Ireland on 4. And last, Italy on 0. So that's slightly depressing, really. Okay. Oh my God, it doesn't get any easier for them. Guess who they're facing next round? We're into round 3 now, and it's France versus Italy. I feel like this could get ugly. Twitch may have to censor this for illegal content. This could get very brutal very quickly. Skip the intro, skip the intro, skip the intro, skip the intro, skip the intro. Skip the teams, you know where they are by now. I've not made any changes to them. Alright, well, at least Tommy Allen has... Oh my god, I looked away for a second and Italy all of a sudden have the ball in the French 22 to start. What is going on? What is happening? But then again, they did have a fast start to their last game. And look what happened there. Spoiler, but... they've knocked it on. And France counter-attack from behind their own line. And Fiku is off. And... I swear, Minozzi has been saving Italy so much this tournament. It could have been so much. Untermack, Tomat. Oh my god. Olivon is just going to jog down the touchline and score. I fear this could be a long afternoon for Italy. It's not started well. They're up against a vengeful France who lost to a last-minute length of the field Elliot Daly worldy try in the last round. Olivon, their captain, has just galloped down the touchline to score. So, what do you say to Italy? What do you say to a team that's so obviously about to get obliterated? Like, really, what do you say to that? By the way, I'm just figuring, I don't think we'll be able to fit all. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've still got 8 games to go after this one. Would you guys be alright if we split this into 2? We continue this next Sunday? You guys alright with that? I'll probably finish round 3 and then... You know what I said earlier about how this could be a long afternoon? I mean, I think France are literally averaging a point per minute in game. This could get very ugly. And Italy haven't even played England yet. God, no. The England Heat, my favourite team. Hello, Sop. How are you doing? I wouldn't mind if I only just got here. Well, we've got this game and then 2 more in this round to go, and then I'll see how I feel, honestly. There's nothing stopping me streaming for a bit longer. This isn't Namibia. It was them in the World Cup that were nearly... Someone, I think was it... Oh my god, Italy, though! Gory's just decided, no, enough's enough. I've had enough of this. Was it Namibia who nearly conceded a point per minute? Like New Zealand nearly managed to score a point per minute against them. Oh my word, Italy though. Italy though, trying to stem the bleeding, and they're going to do it. Hey! Italy on the board in the corner, well done. They have stemmed the bleeding for the moment. I mean, it's still just an open wound. Just gushing blood everywhere. But Bellini, I mean, it's not really a hope spot, it's just something. It's the let's not get kneeled try. And Tommy Allen kicks the conversion. Fair enough. Okay, not bad, Italy. 142-0. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot about that. That was the 2003 World Cup, wasn't it? 142-0. Oh, God. Oh, that's just... How long into the game was it where the fans were just like, stop, they're already dead. Please. Please. Okay. Yeah. First union game. Wow. Okay. I guess if you're Australian, you would have enjoyed that quite a bit. But except if you got to about 40 minutes and you're like, okay, this is just... I am just watching actual manslaughter on a pitch. Oh, Italy, though. Trying to break out from their own 22. And it's through to... Oh, God. Alexa will not play Esposito anytime soon. Which I am and did. Oh, there you go. That's convenient. Oh, hello. Is that Negri galloping down the touchline? Italy showing some flashes. If they score the next try, they could equalise. Tie scores again. And that's a great pass. It's one of the things where a lot of the animations and the flow of the game isn't real, but if you sort of manipulate them to present sort of realistic scoring and feeling games, even if the individual animation stuff aren't quite realistic enough. Anthony Boutier, what are you doing, mate? Actually, that was genius. That was really nice from Boutier. I wonder what the hell he was doing there. He got the offload to Thomas, and France to have the ball again. So, no, okay. Canna dumps Vakatawa into touch. So Italy have at least they've woken up. And if the game was to end now, they'd get their first point. Yeah, it'd be a losing bonus point, but, you know, they'd get one. Tommy Allen's boots the ball in the air. I don't really know what he's doing there. Boutier decides to boot the ball in the air as well. I know what he was doing there. He was clearing his lines, which he's done quite well. So there you go. Have a drink there, sir. You've earned it. Nick, I didn't know you had a proficiency for baseball. Oh, Untimac putting it in the corner. Trying to force a mistake out of Minozzi. Runs it back quite nicely. I respect Italy's commitment to trying to pass their way out of trouble. You've got to respect that. They want to play good rugby. It's just they don't have good players with which to play good rugby with. Which is slightly an issue. It's a slight issue. Oh, for the ball. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, my God. Suddenly. Why is Tommy Allen still? FML. Tommy, lad, what were you doing there? He was just like the rest of his team were running up the field like, go, go, go. And then he's past him and he was just like, what do you want me to do with this? Ow. It just got ended. Anyway, that's half time. Well, Italy stemmed the bleeding at least. I mean, that first 20 minutes was some of the worst I've ever seen. That was like watching a car crash in slow motion for Italy. But they scored a try to stem the bleeding. Bellini stopped the bleeding. The bleeding, whatever. And, we're back under the way for the second half. Doop. And, well, oh, nice. Okay, Canna straight up the middle. Can he do it? No. No, he can't. Let's just stamp the ball, though. Italy. Oh, look at this. The French defence has not organised. Italy 13. What is he doing? I know he's put it up in the air. Hang on, this could work. No, Teddy Thomas reaches into the sky to pick the ball out of nowhere and save France from now Untimac. Oh, God. No. Esposito came to the rescue. We have announced Esposito 2. Just in the nick of time, although France still looking to counter. This is worrying times for Italy, mainly.
Advantage.
And they've got an advantage now, Italy, right? There has been... didn't Japan beat someone 155-3? Am I remembering that right? I'm going to say that happened once. Okay, so...
Crouch.
Well,
Bind.
let's see the scrum.
Set.
Oh, of course, yeah, they play in like the South America Cup, don't they? Which is just Argentina and some other people. And France won the scrum, so why did we bother having hope for Italy? Why did we bother? Why? Oh, Dupont goes into a maul situation there. Now, Aldrit. Oh, Rattez trying to go on the outside. Doesn't work. They did beat Taiwan 155-3. What is the record score in Test match history, then? I thought it was that. Because, wasn't it an honour thing? Because New Zealand beat them at the 1995 World Cup like 148-0 or something. And so Japan were on the losing end of the worst beatdown in Test match history. So when they played Taiwan, they were like, yeah, there you go, 145-17. So they were like, right, do you know what? Sorry, Taiwan, but for our own honour, we're gonna not be the worst team in the world anymore. So they just obliterated Taiwan. Can you imagine if... speaking of obliterations, here come France. They've got men over. Oh, my God, he's dummying it. Is that Olivon again? Oh, and he's passed to Teddy Thomas, but he's delayed the pass too late. It's just, oh my God. Oh, no. Stop it, they're already dead. Oh no. Bernard LaRue. I thought they'd messed this up. Look at this. Pass there. Great run from the prop. Tomar was standing still, offloaded there, and then LaRue just, oh my God. Gorey just got absolutely ran over. You do hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see it. And remember that bonus point that I was talking about for Italy? That's gone. That is dead. It's, you know, it ain't coming back. France are sending this one home. I mean, Italy at least have been consistent scoring 1 try per game. It's just their opponents have consistently scored more tries than that. A lot more. Scotland scored 2, Wales scored 5, France have already got 3. They should be looking for a bonus point here. That is unfortunately Italy's current position in the Six Nations. Just the team that you look to get maximum points against. They're the gimme 5 points team. Oh God, and speaking of 5 points, oh God, Ratez is away. Ratez is away. Minozzi is still desperately trying to cover. Poor Minozzi is just... Oh, Gorey's stolen the ball and is immediately just battered into touch. No, why are you offering to 1v1 a French player? What are you doing? Japan had gotten the margin record in that game by a single point. Oh, wow. Okay. France mauling forward. Still looking for the bonus point try. Oh my God. Oh my God. One more pass and they're in. Aldry, where are you going, lad? He's making sure the pass gets to Fiku. There we go. Hong Kong beats Singapore 164-13. Blimey. So Japan were like, come on, Singapore. Yes, Singapore have scored. No one else in the world cares but us. And, speaking of record wins, yeah, Italy are getting pummeled here. What was the losing margin in the last game? 38 to 20. 25 points. What is the margin in this game? 21 points. You know, it's an improvement. Of sorts. Anyway. Just hashtag pray for Italy in chat, please. Please. Okay. Oh. Oh, Dupont. Oh, Aldrin. Oh, no. Bernie LaRue's off to run over people again. And, Untimac. Oh, God. Olivon's off. Olivon is just galloping up the field majestically. Good tackle from the scrum half, though. And Italy raid the ball. Gorey, do you want to do something? Nice. Italy trying to break out. Why do you only play like 10 minutes of actual rugby per game? Because when you do play rugby, you actually remember you can be quite good at it. You know, marginally good.
Not releasing.
Nah, they get... I said marginally good. I didn't say actually good, did I? Because that would have just been suable under the Geneva... Not the Geneva Convention, the Trade Descriptions Act. In touch by France 2K20. And France is just mauling it. Well, not really forwards, just kind of sideways. I was going to say, do you want to get the ball back before you just maul straight into touch? Demba Bomba just decides to... Oh my God. Italy have got a turnover. And they've given it straight back to France. Jesus Christ. And then he's just hoofed it straight into touch. What's... It's a quote against humanity under the Geneva Convention. With that, the game is over. And no one needs to speak of that game again. France score 4. Italy rubbish. And that's all that needs to be said about that, really. So where are we at? So 28-7, and that puts France on 10 points. And Italy, they're still on nothing. I'm very sorry to say. I mean, they are very much still on nothing, and I'm sorry to say that. What I will do just first is further continue the BOPing of England a little bit, but also I should put Finn Russell back in the starting lineup for Scotland, because why not? This is the alternative Six Nations. We will pretend that Gregor Townsend got his head out of his arse and decided, no, do you know what? I need to play my actual best player. So no more of this nonsense. Finn, you're coming back. The fuck was that? I mean, it wasn't a great spectacle, if I'm honest. Okay, let's, I think the back row, as what was said, was still a bit overpowered. So, we'll see what we can do there. Hang on. Worse than Ferrari's 20... I mean, that's saying a lot, really, isn't it? William Smith, White, Lovabalu. A lot of 90 rated players in here. There's a 90 rated Stuart Hogg in here. Are Scotland aware of this? Now that would improve their chances. If suddenly Stuart Hogg got like a boost in ratings right near the end of the championship. Okay, what else have we got? So we're into the 89s now, 88s. There's a lot of random England players that I'm not recognising here. Jamie George, 88. I think. What's the... 91 he's rated at, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So Jamie George down a few pegs. It's really not much. It's just marginal stuff, really, but... Okay, so... There's 88 rated Stuart Hogg. Brick, Toje. I'm kind of happy with the Toje being, like, ridiculously rated, because he is really, really good. He's legitimately amazing, so, you know, what can we do? What can you really do? I'm trying to think who... One of the back rowers, I think. Oh, there's 87 rated Finn Russell. Cruz, 87 rated. Woodson, Gomersall. Woodson? Woodman, is what I meant to say. Courtney Laws on 86. Probably a fair shout, I think. Down 3 points. And I'll just remove that. And then there we go. So what are they on now? 88.6. I mean, I can't really do much else. They're only 2 points above France now, who they've already beaten, so that's kind of oops. Right. I am going to quickly put in 90... Oh no, 90 rated Stuart Hogg is already in the team. Okay, there we go. 87 rated Finn Russell, that'd be funny. You're going out shopping after the stream. Oh, okay. Seeing as poor Hamish keeps getting injured, I'm going to put Ryan Wilson on the bench because he's high rated. So, okay. Finn Russell starting. Would that be enough to improve Scotland? Can England continue on their Grand Slam tour? That this time was not derailed by France in the very first game. We're back at Twickenham's. And we just skip the cutscenes again. Because plus. And you've just seen the teams. You don't need to see them again. Okay. Finn Russell back in a Scotland shirt. Can he make the difference? Possibly, possibly not. We'll see. You literally just ran from the start and just... Okay. Okay. Righto. Yep. Yep. Okay. Alright. Well, that's Sam Underhill's second try of the tournament. And, England have started well. Pretty much, yeah. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, Scotland, do you want to try that again? You know, the whole kick-off to start a game without immediately giving up a try. Okay, things have already been more successful that time. They've made a tackle and avoided giving up the ball. They've avoided giving up a try with England's first touch of the game. Okay. Their third touch of the game, we're not so sure about. We'll get back to you in a few minutes with that. Jamie George. Oh, my God. England threatening just to flex all over Scotland, but Scotland got a turnover. Oh, all of a sudden, Blair Kinghorn, Sam Johnson, back to Kinghorn. Just absolute offloading madness all over the place there. And Scotland finally have the ball, which is just, you know, an improvement. Nice. Back to Hugh Jones. Oh, nice. Back to Russell. What was Russell doing there? He kind of stepped himself into contact. Oh, nice passing, though, from Scotland. Well, until it was a forward pass. So, you know, nice scrum cap. Not good passing, I'll wager. Yeah, maybe a slight issue there.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Right, scrum down to England. And they march forward. They march forward. Scotland march them right back again. Okay, Scotland win the scrum against the head. You've got to respect it. Now out to Sam Johnson. Out to Sean Maitland. Back inside to Finn Russell. With the offload to... Who was that? Was that number 6, Jamie Ritchie?
Release.
Scotland's showing some life in this game. If they keep passing like that, they definitely will. They're good at holding on to the ball. Oh, Scotland. Very good at that. Nice, that's Ritchie again. Kinghorn to the second row, whose name I can't remember. Nice pass to the other second row, who I think is called Johnny Gray. I remember his name. Price. Russell. Nice pass to the number 8, and it's gone loose, and England have turned it over. Scotland, it was going so well. And Farrell's just going to hoof it. Just literally boot it into Rose Ed. His nan's sitting up there. He wants him to get the ball. Hey, James Carmody's back. How you doing? You join us with England literally scoring immediately from the kick-off against Scotland. But since then, Scotland have at least woken up. They're trying to play. They're trying to do some bits. Youngs is kicking again, which is enraging me quite a lot. And Scotland now got to play out from their own half. Well, they're... Oh. Wait, what? How was that an England line out? Did Scotland player take that into touch? Well, Scotland have won the line out anyway, so maybe England were being sporting. Like, no, there's been a terrible error. It should be your line out, so you have the ball. Oh, cheers. We're going to counter-attack with it. Nah, not go anywhere. Did Ireland win their game? Yes, they did. They held on to win 17-10. Oh, nice passing. And Blair Kinghorn's just decided to yam it into touch. Which, I don't know if that was a good idea. Maybe just, you know, play sensible. I love how AJ isn't defending his squad. Well, you know. Look, listen. If I can be biased in favour of my team, I can also be biased to have stronger opinions against them. Oh, Hamish has not been injured in the last 5.6 seconds.
Release.
Sam Johnson, my Scottish brother. And England got turned over, so that's gone tits up, hasn't it? And George Ford's charging up the middle. Oh, and that's going to be another. Is that Laws? That looks like Sam Underhill. I swear Laws was at 6. Okay, never mind. He's been brought down, whoever it is. And they've knocked it on. So Scotland will survive now. Will survive. And now Finn Russell's dropped it as well. It's all going wrong. Referee, bring some order to proceedings. Who are you? I mean, who are you, really? You look like Joe Marler. I think it was Marler. Right. Big scrum here needed for Scotland to kind of escape the pressure. And it's just gone horribly wrong immediately. Their scrum's just been mulched. I'm trying to counter-drive, though. And going absolutely nowhere. Beanie Youngs plays out to Tuolangi, plays it out to Johnny May, who's just been beheaded by Sean Maitland. How is it only Wales players get sin bin for high tackles? Have you noticed that? I'm not really quite sure about what the logic is with that, but Farrell decided to kick for goal. A smart move. They're only up by the one try, so, you know. Okay, well, England up to 10-0 now. And that's half-time. So England only leading 10-0. Scotland can turn this around. Whether they will... Well, that's kind of a different question, isn't it? Scotland at least regathered the restart by themselves and nearly get immediately turned over, but don't. Which, you know, is useful. You don't want to do that. Oh, they're trying to play out from their own 22. This is risky, but why is Addley Park running the wrong way? They're getting a bit lost here, and they're giving the ball away to England. It's just disaster. This is a disaster, an absolute disaster. Gregor Townsend right now, probably. And that was it. Scotland, my guys. I mean, what was that? Now we've just gone straight to the post. Literally, reality has been altered by how bad the play was from Scotland. And it's another try from my boy. His second of the tournament. Tom the Vindaloo. Tom the Chicken Madras. Diego Simeone did the world a great service. What, by putting a curse on Liverpool? As Bane. So, England now leading 17-0. Scotland, I do worry. That has literally come down with snow on it, though. Sean Maitland gets it. Scotland, just do something. Just do some rugby. That's all I ask. We haven't had a kneeling yet. Have we? No, we haven't had a why can Scotland not go a game without a player dying? Scotland do Scotland. Just Scotland things. Right, Byron McGuigan is on.
Crouch. Bind.
And now it's scrum, which they're going to lose. This is... I don't know what to say. Your ex from Glasgow. A team aren't doing very well, so take some comfort in that, I guess. Price out to Russell. Oh, nice pass though to McGuigan, who's just stepped straight back into contact.
Release.
That's not the first time in this game Scottish players have done that. They've gone for a sidestep and ended up just stepping straight back into the player they were about to run past. Scotland, that's not the point of a sidestep. And they've been turned over again. Oh my God. Ford just lamps it down the field. Hogg's just like, do you know what? I'm just going to pump it back downfield myself. Not a bad kick though. That's not bad from Stuart Hogg. You've got to respect that. They're putting more effort in the shift. Jesus. The absolute burn there. Okay, well, England win their own line out. And now what are they doing? Johnny May's pumping up the field. So, not much there. Johnny's like, that was alright, that was a good kick. I mean, it wasn't, but we'll let you off. 20 minutes to go, and Scotland still look about as close to scoring a try as I do to getting a girlfriend in the next 6 months. With the breakaway. Is that Alan Dell? Alan Dell boy. I've seen this game on Steam called Weed Shop 2. Oh, God. You're into that section of Steam, aren't you? Oh, God. Someone's just been obliterated. Scotland, all I want is for you to score. I just want, I don't want someone to be nilled. Literally no one has been nilled. In fact, the lowest scores so far were Ireland with 7 against England in the first round, and then Italy with 7 in the last game against France. So no one has gone tryless yet, and I mean Scotland are looking close to that. They're still trying, bless them. Hamish, he's working hard, bless him. And Ali Price. Oh my God, Ali Price has got obliterated in the middle of the park. Ali! Oh, for fuck's sake! That's McGuigan. Oh, the second rowers. Scotland plus. Sean Maitland. How did you blow that? And they've been turned over. Why? What have you done? And Johnny May's knocked on immediately. I think England are just trying to let Scotland have a try here. They're doing the thing that they do IRL, which is just give up. With like, when the game's done, they just give up with 20 minutes to go. And Scotland still can't score. Johnny May, you shouldn't be so proud of that one. I mean, he's not. Okay, Scotland, you've got 8 minutes to do something. You've got 8 minutes to do so. You beat Italy. You can't be as bad as them. I don't use to. I've just seen gameplay. Oh, okay. Well, Scotland have won the scrum. Finn Russell. Long pass. Come on. This has to be it. There you go. You see? I'm actually applauding a Scottish try. That's how bad it's got. I think that was Hugh Jones. Hugh Jones. Yeah, there it is. Hugh Jones back inside. He's actually done bits. And now Finn Russell. There we go. Scotland have avoided the kneeling. The ignominy of being kneeled. They've at least got a try on the board. And the England have sort of given up in the final 20 minutes. Which is accurate to real life, to be honest. They still haven't got a try bonus point yet, either. I mean, they haven't played Italy yet, so.
Release.
And, oh, Scotland turned over. Surely Scotland not going to... If they score another try here, they will still get a losing bonus. But they're not going to. Oh, Ben Youngs. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's George Cruz. George Cruz control. I don't know what Johnny May was doing on the ground. He was poking someone in the ground there. And Owen Farrell's just like, no, do you know what? Long this. Bun this, man. I'm bored. Let's go home. We've won. Okay, so England 17, Scotland 7. Scotland still on 5 points. So they did get a losing bonus in their game against Ireland. So still on 5. England moved to 12 because they still haven't got a try bonus. And Crackdown. Oh my god. Let me know what happened. And now for an insight as to what happens in James Comody's brain. Okay, I'm probably feeling, guys, that this will be our stream main event. Because there will be 3 rounds into the Six Nations. And then next weekend, or whenever I feel doing it, we'll do rounds 4 and 5. How does that sound to you? Is that a deal? Because otherwise I'll still be streaming for another, like, 2 or 3 hours. And I'm just sort of knackered, to be honest. So, we're ready for the stream main event. This is the main event of the streaming. It is a singles match. Forza Mood. James going off on a tangent about cows and, you know, I don't even know. So, final game, the main event of the streaming. It will be Ireland at home versus Wales. Where's Lewis? We need to get him back in chat. And do I need to remember? Nope. We are good. Let's go. The main event of the streaming. I'll work out the maths for everything after this as well. Hey, I just want to take the... Well, I'm going to fill in the table for round 3. We know who's going to be last. Spoiler, it's Italy. Naught. And I believe if England are on 12, Wales are on 6 before the last game. They can only get up to 11. So, yes, they will lead off this round. Ireland are only on 4. So, yeah. And there's teams kind of the same as they always were, really. Diego Simeone is a shithouse remastered. He really is. 12. There we go. Italy can't win anything, let alone a Grand Prix. Harsh, but, you know, true. And Tipperick. Oh, good start from Wales. Lively start, anyway. The tube station. They offload to Bigger. Gareth Davis. Now to Knuins, the sheriff. Oh, Josh Adams on the outside. Irish fullback, do you want to wake up? Because Wales have scored the first try. Out of nothing. I mean, Lama was just having a nap. He was probably on his phone. It's time to fuck. It's time. Fuck. So, Josh Adams with the early score for Wales. So, Ireland, do you want to wake up there, lads? Because, feck. You know, that's not a great start you boys have had there. Well, that's interesting. So, Josh Adams with the first try. I think we'll have a break between streams as well. I'll update the stats. So I'll update like try scorers and stuff. I'll formally like log all the results. I'll take it. John, what was that kick, mate? I mean, what was that kick? Wales have the slight edge on paper, but we've seen paper is not necessarily the most reliable thing to judge ratings on. Although Nick Tompkins on a Mazza down the wing. What's the plan this week, AJ? What, in terms of streams? Tuesday, it's going to be a play. Guys, it's happened again. It's happened again. Wales' 5th sin binning of the tournament for a high tackle in 3 games. Okay. Anyway, as for streams, Tuesday would be some sort of first impressions plays, I think. Maybe something like Diesel Railcar Simulator. I want to play that. Or the new game that Nay has been involved in, Rhythm of the Gods, which will drop tomorrow, actually. You should all pick that up. It's a sort of rhythm combat game, as far as I remember, with Nay doing the soundtrack, which is awesome. So I might do a plays of Diesel Railcar Simulator or something like that, just sort of first impressions plays. Or we continue with Gran Turismo 4, which we will be doing on Friday next week, which is my birthday. So, yeah, we're playing Gran Turismo 4 on my birthday, which is nice. Might do another double header, do one on Saturday as well. Let's see. If there's any change to the schedule, you guys will be the first to know, as Ireland have completely just gaffed up that possession. You've literally got a man advantage, Ireland. What are you doing? I mean, what's... Oh, my God. And now Dan Bigger. Dan Bigger is on the charge. But playing it too much is toxic. No, I'm not getting frustrated with it. Because I'm not going for all golds on the licenses. It's all good. But I am, of course, wary of avoiding burnout. Nick Tompkins. Okay. Ireland, Ireland, I have, going to play a clip for you. I'm going to play something for you here. And I think it's appropriate. That is, that's what I think at the moment about Ireland's play. It's not good. And one more time, Ireland. It's not good. It's not good. Hopefully that came across on the stream. Anyway, so Wales have scored another try despite being a man down. Literal man down. And now they're back up to 15. So, Ireland, do you want to wake up anytime soon? Because, RIP headphone, sorry. How deafening was that? I'm very sorry. It's like the Crackdown guy's first words. It's all gone to shit. Yeah, it really has. Ireland are imploding here, although they have got turnover. Finally, Josh van der Fleer. Fleering up the field. And they've been turned over straight back. And George North tackled there.
Not releasing.
And Wales penalised for holding on, so Ireland can gain some momentum. Please. Please. Fleur van der Ploeg. Well, Johnny Sexton taking the kick of goal. And, well, they've got points. So, once again, no team will be nil in this tournament. The streak continues. The Swedish baker from Family Guy. James, you're making me want to boot up Crackdown once I'm off the stream. Just put the 360 on and go for a fresh save on that. D-Bigs. So Wales still up by 11. Ireland kind of need a try, really. And they're not getting close to getting one at the moment, really. Bundyaki. Oh, hello, though. The stock cube. Activate the stock cube. And he gets obliterated by Halfpenny. And they've turned it over. So that was a brief sort of hope spot there for Ireland. Remember Towley from South Park? I do. And there's Jake Ball carrying the ball. Ball on ball action there. And there's Alan Wynne-Jones being smashed backwards. You can get a little high. Yeah. I think that's going to be the Irish coach's advice at half time. You can get a little high. You're gay. Ireland, this is real bad play, UK. I mean, you're just terrible. You're just embarrassing your entire nation, UK. Meanwhile, Ireland with the break up the field. That was actually good. I'll give them credit for that. Oh, and suddenly, Bundy Aki, charging up the... Oh my God, he's done Dan Bigger. He's done Dan Bigger. He stitched him up like an absolute kipper. Don't even know what the meaning of that phrase is, but it doesn't matter. Ireland on the board in this game. An outrageous solo try from Bundy Aki. Bunda is what he said. And, I mean, look at this. Just sprinting up there, and no. It's absolutely... Here comes the comeback, lads. Johnny Sexton with the kick. There'll still be a time for another play in the first half as well. There we go. And it's now 10-14. It's nearly 10-4, but not quite. Okay. D-Biggs with the kickoff. I don't know if anyone actually calls him D-Biggs. They'd be like his mum, and he wants to embarrass him. I don't know. Oh. I'm trying to play again. Oh my God, Ireland have woken up, lads. The hooker is just off on a Mazza. Imagine if Ireland now win this. It's possible. It is possible. I watched the episode where they mocked Paris Hilton. Oh my God. Ireland all of a sudden. What is going on? And the knock on there. Suddenly Wales want to get back now. What? I mean, hopefully if this game continues like this, it will be a worthy stream main event. And if Wales can score before half-time, that'll be a hammer blow. It does not matter. The refs brought it back from the knock-on. And that's going to be half-time. Let's go have some oranges and some snacks and some energy drinks and stuff. And just think about our life choices. Because that was quite an entertaining first half. For 25 minutes, Ireland were nowhere in. It's like they literally didn't show up. But then, they woke up and came powering back. Dan Bigger, I'm amazed he's still showing his face for the second half after getting done like that. I mean, that's literally warrant to be auto-subbed. Just like Wayne Pivac, the Wales coach, to be like, no, you've just been done. You're done in this town, mate. You can't come back from that. Conor Murray boots it downfield. And Lee Halfpenny and Josh Adams racing after it. Adams gets there first, passes it to Tompkins. Gets tackled by the right winger for Ireland, who I really should know by now. I think it's Andrew Conway. They'll still have the ball, though. Knoins takes it up.
Release.
And, Ireland are going to get the turnover here. So they're in Welsh territory. And it's Bundy again. And, stop Cube on the outside. He's done George North on the outside. It's going to be the comeback. Ireland are in the lead. What a game so far. Wales, what are you doing, lads? For the second time in this tournament, they've blown being 14 points up. Well, not 14 points up. Yeah, they were 14-0 up, weren't they? They've blown scoring 14 points. Luckily, this is only just after half-time, not at the end of the game. But the stop Cube scores in the corner. And Ireland take the lead. This is big. This is big. Big if true. Nice. Okay, so it is 17-14. Wales have blown another lead to trail 17-14, but luckily they have most of the second half to rectify this one. 33 minutes, to be precise. I was watching Rams game for 2017 the other day. It was 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. By the end of the third, they were up 48-10. Oh, God. Yikes. Where were you watching this game, by the way? Oh, Ireland, do you want to take the ball there? Oh dear. Josh Van Vlier. He's not going to be flying anymore. Why is Murphy coming on? Oh, he's actually the sub back row. Okay. I got confused by his shirt number. Oh, no way. You have to link me to that. DM me on Twitter or something. I'm looking for all those sort of channels right now, just uploading full matches and stuff. Oh, my God. Wales, the massive counter scrum. Counter drive. And they have won the ball in the Irish 22. This could be trouble town for Ireland. Out wide to Adams, back inside to the tube station. What is he? He's just stepped himself inside out there. He actually confused himself there. Oh, Tompkins. Oh my God, Tompkins has been beheaded. And, well, that makes a change. For once, it's an opponent of Wales that get a sin bin for a yellow card. A yellow card for a high tackle. Yeah, get off Tide Furlong. I just had an email from Scott Rail going about changes. Okay, well, this is interesting. Dan Biggar lining up the penalty. He gets this, which he should, and does. It's a tied ball game. Tide Furlong gets sin binned, and Dan Biggar makes it a tied ball game. Go. It's a bad pun. It was so bad my mouth decided to stop working. Just in protest. Sponsored by tractors. And Ireland claim the restart. Now they're down a man. Remember, Wales scored a try in the first half without sans a man. But they were playing a bit better than that, Ireland. Slightly better. And they've conceded turnover. It's not good. D. Biggs just pumps it long. Just wallops it long. So then, Chatto, predictions. We're coming up on 20 minutes to go in the game. Who's going to win this one then? It's dead level. Place bets now. I am supposed to be impartial here. He says. You just hide that. Oh, Ireland, look at this maul. All right, Nick's going for Ireland. I have a feeling I know what James is going to say. And Murray to Sexton. Back across to Murray. And is that number 8 at the base? 12. Aki back to Sexton. Oh. That may change things slightly. Ireland's best player is injured. Oh dear. And Jack Carty is only 75 rated overall. That might be a slight issue for Ireland. Feck. Okay, well, oh no, and now they're getting munched at the scrum as well. This is not good. Oh, they are still a man down as well. I totally forgot that. Josh Adams on the rampage. Josh Adams on the rampage. Oh, the scramble defence just catch him. And a quick turnover for Ireland. A turnover on downs for Ireland. And it's pumped long. Who's going to win the foot race for this one? It's going to stay in. George North, what have you done? George North, what have you done? Oh. I don't know why he left that. Luckily, the tube station, Addley Park, sir, got back there just in time. And, well, there's the drop out. Ireland coming back. This could come down to like a drop goal. We haven't seen a drop goal so far in this tournament, have we? It's kind of hard to set one up in this game. And you don't see them that much IRL, which is a shame because they're kind of an art form. But Ireland's still coming forward. They've got the man disadvantage, by the way. And they've got a man who's played like twice ever for Ireland at fly half now. Ireland still determined. Pass out. Left, right. Zigzag play. Oh my god, Kean Healy all of a sudden mad stepping all the way to the 22. Oh, and all of a sudden the absolute scenes. Back on the inside. Back on the outside. Nah, they fucked it up. That's such a shame. Ireland were building something there. They could have built something beautiful. And then they kicked over the Lego set and it all fell apart. So, with Wales pinned in their own half and Ireland not able to score, this might just end as the draw, you know. Our first of the tournament. Remember, both teams would get 2 points if that is the case. Oh, Wales with a massive scrum. Stupid twants. Josh Adams going wide. Oh, he should have passed there. Addley Park would have gone the... Well, it's been a nutritional game today, I think it's fair to say. But Liam Williams is on, who's a very good replacement to have. And this looks like it'll probably be the last play of the game. Because there just won't be time to do anything else. Ireland with a big drive at the scrum. There's the buzzer. The next stoppage will end the game. If anyone wants to win this, it's now or never. Up, and then out, and then Aki out to Stockdale. Good tackle from George North there. So Ireland with the ball in Welsh territory. Conor Murray. Oh, that was so close. Oh my god. This is so tense. Played out. What was that chip through? Oh, he's muffed it. You absolute donkey. What are you doing? Do you know what? One more time. I think we need to hear this. One more time. The description of that game for an Ireland perspective. The team is so sacked. Ireland are bottlers. That was a bottle job, unfortunately. How did both teams manage to bottle that? That was the battle of the bottle jobs. It finished at 17-all. Our first draw of the tournament, so that means both teams get 2. So Ireland they move up to 6 points. Wales move up to 8. So, the end of 3 rounds. Could you send that voice clip on Discord? I will, actually. So, at the end of 3 rounds, it is England out in front on 12 points, 3 wins and 3. France second on 10. Third would be Wales on 8. That draw does them no favours. Ireland are 4th on 6. Scotland fall to 5th on just 5. And Italy... I mean, they've got no points. They're actually pointless. Alexander Armstrong needs to come in and just be like, look, lads, you are actually the winners of pointless. Because you are just literally pointless. What are you doing? But, oh boy, that'll bring to an end almost 4 hours of rugby streaming content. Oh man, shit team, no points. But I tell you what, guys, can I just say, honestly, this has been so much fun. Streaming for nearly 4 hours. I've streamed nearly 12 hours in the last 3 days straight. That is insane. That is literally ridiculous. I'm going to take a break. There won't be any stream tomorrow, unfortunately. I do need to do other things and other admin in my life, which is fair enough. But thank you so much, guys, for joining in. James, do you follow my new account on Twitter? If you don't, do it right now. And get a Discord and join our server. It'd be great to have you along. It's great to have you along in chat as usual. I hope everyone who's tuned in for today has really enjoyed it. You have Discord. Great. Okay. Someone send him the link to invite us to the to invite him to the server. Nick, get on that. Go. Or do you follow me on Twitter, do you mean? Someone send him the link anyway. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. It's been great fun. We'll be back doing this next Sunday to complete the final 2 rounds of the tournament. It's a tournament that's looking like England's to lose, but France is still in contention. This is a big one. And England still have to play Wales away. That's going to be a big one. So, we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. On Tuesday, we'll be back at it with the plays video. It'll probably be Diesel Railcar Simulator. Giving a go of that. Little first impressions type stream. And then maybe a stream on Thursday. But if not, we'll be back on Friday for more Gran Turismo 4 goodness on my birthday special stream. Meantime, see you guys soon. Stay safe. Just stay in. If you go out, just go for a walk or go for some shopping. That is literally it. Otherwise, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you guys soon.